Hootie hoo to you, and welcome back to our Kennesaw State Dynasty rebuild. Well, we took the Owls, put them in the SEC, and through 15 years, we had been using some recruiting restrictions, self-imposed, where we could only recruit stars that were equal to where our school was at. And so far, that has led us nowhere. Our best season so far is 7-5. We haven't even made a bowl game, which I thought was kind of ridiculous. So, Kennesaw State is coming under some new ownership, and with that comes some new rules. The whole recruiting restrictions out the window for our last 15 years, and we're going to cover all those years in this video. The other way we were doing it just takes a very long time and not a lot of people are watching. So 15 years, Kennesaw State, where can we bring the Owls in the SEC? Here's how we are starting year 16, and we're just going to kind of check in. If a season is going well, we'll check in during a season. If not, it'll just be at the end. We'll show like season stats, recruiting, all that kind of stuff, and just kind of go year by year until hopefully we can finally actually make a contender out of these scrappy Owls. At quarterback, we are going to be starting Quincy Moultrie. We liked his traits the best, like his abilities the best, a sophomore, so he's going to be our guy for the next couple of years. We are definitely going to need a quarterback in the recruiting cycle here, and this is something we'll do before every season too, just a quick little look through the depth chart. Halfback, Paradis is going to be our starter here. Fullback, we've never recruited one, never will, he can't make me. Wide receiver, we're looking pretty good. This Owen has been really good for us. We got good speed throughout the board, or down the whole board here. We could use one or two more just because we're losing a few of these guys, but I think overall we're sitting pretty okay at wide receiver. Tight end, we're looking fine. Overall stinks. Overall has always stunk because we've always just been recruiting two-star guys. So it's made it rough. Offensive line's looking pretty solid at 83 here at left tackle. 87 sophomore at right guard. 82 junior at center, 81 sophomore at right guard, and a freshman, 82 overall at right tackle. So offensive line, I think we can kind of, we'll eventually grab some this year, but it's not going to be a focus right away. Pretty much same with a lot of our defense. We're looking pretty good here. Jamerson Steven at our left end with grip breaker, 86 overall junior. 84 overall sophomore Mazalowski on the other side. D tackles Spoon and Tatum. Maybe no, we don't even need D tackles. We got junior, sophomore, freshman. We got some more freshmen hiding down at the bottom there. I think we're looking pretty good there. Outside linebackers, Nwangu, 86 overall, 89 speed, pass coverage, stud. Outside linebacker, middle linebacker, Lawrence. I was going to say brothers, but oh, you guys can't see the pictures. One's white, one's black, so I doubt they're actually related. Middle linebacker is going to be a position we need, but we have so many linebackers that it's not going to be a priority right out the gate. Right outside linebacker, Scott McGlinchey with quick jump. Cornerbacks, Chosen Rosen, 89 speed, 6 feet tall. Not bad. House call. We better see some interceptions from these boys this season. Free safety, I think secondary is going to be our main defensive focus. So we're going to need a quarterback. A halfback would be nice. Maybe. Wide receiver. And secondary is kind of where we're going to focus our recruiting here. We're Jameson starting at free safety. He's very good, but is a senior. Another house call. Hey, another house call. Corbin Kohler. So, boys, we got to get some interceptions. We need this defense to play well. Take a quick look at our team schedule. So, yeah, we're not going to go through and sim any of these games, like watch the games go. We're just going to go through the whole season. I'll check in at the end of the year with you guys. But, yeah. Out of conference, starting at Utah State at number 7, UConn. They got some things cooking there. Then the SEC schedule kicks in: 5 Alabama, 23 Vandy, 12 Oklahoma. It's the SEC. that's to be expected. So recruiting wise, where we are starting. A couple of quarterbacks here. Joe Marcus, athlete, scrambler, 94 throw power, 86 short, 81 medium, 89 speed, 90 acceleration. This guy looks incredible. Love to get him. That's why we got 75 hours on both of these quarterbacks, because we desperately need at least one of them. We found 3-star, Green Gem, Richard Sermons, 88 throw power, 82 short, 83 medium. He is a field general type. I'll take either one. And obviously, as you can tell, we are a 1.5 school. I'm going after 3-star guys. We got to get something going here with Kennesaw. That's why they brought in this new ownership group, so we could start building something here. A couple of cornerbacks here: Brian Osgood, Control Ellie, and then free safety, strong safety, and wide receiver. Yeah, that's how we're setting up our recruiting board start. That's how our season looks. That's how our team looks for year 16. I'll see you guys at the end of the season. Fingers crossed for me. And here we are at the end of year 16, 3-9. Another disappointing season here. Got worked by UConn, who didn't even end up being that good. Our wins came against Utah State, FCS. We did snag an SEC win here at Auburn. For some reason, we just seem to have Auburn's number. The rest of the SEC, it went pretty poorly. I mean, pretty close games against Vanderbilt. LSU, we kept it within 7. Other than that, I mean, okay, that was UMass, never mind. So yeah, some pretty brutal ones. Recruiting wise, we went after the 3-star guys, and with us being a 1.5-star program, we couldn't go after as many as usual. We only have 15 scholarship players coming in, but what a 15 we got. Rashard Zermans, we got both of our quarterbacks here that we showed at the very beginning. Love that. We got this 3-star green gem halfback, elusive back, 91 speed, 91 excel. Got some new wide receivers for our quarterbacks to play with. TJ Storm, 89 speed, 6'1", physical wide receiver. Taylor Mast, 94 speed, 93 excel, 6'1", deep threat wide receiver. Nick Cash, 96 speed, 6'2", wide receiver. Defensively, we've got 3-star green gem Brian Mills to shore up our defensive tackles. Got a new middle linebacker, Lonnie Minor, 90 speed, 80 tackle, 82 agility. Love that. Outside linebackers, we found a green gem here with Craig Mears, but the biggest thing with us being able to get 3-star guys now is we found 2 that already have quick jump. Kyle Forsett, Jesse Trout. 2 quick jumps coming in and a green gem that's hopefully going to be able to get a quick jump. Beef up this pass rush. In our secondary, 3-star green gem, Kentrell Ellie, 94 speed, corner. Osgood, 93 speed, 85 excel, 90 change of direction. Cartwright for a free safety. Seems solid enough, nothing too special about him. Same with our strong safety, Von Ivory. So that is the recruiting class we got brought in. Another bit of a disappointing season, but I think we got 15 impact guys. These guys are probably all going to start and all going to help us out going forward. I think this is what we need to start actually building up. So I'll see you guys at the start of year 17. Actually, hold on a second. I forgot, of course, like I always do, check our season stats quick. We want to see how these guys are actually playing. So our sophomore quarterback, the interception problems that we've seen for years and years and years seem to have continued here. 2,400 yards isn't the worst. 13 touchdowns isn't great. 12 interceptions is really bad. 48% completion is disgusting. We did almost have a 1,000-yard back, though, here with Paradis, who is coming back for his senior year. We like to see that. Receiving wise, Witherspoon, a redshirt freshman, leads the way with 586 yards. Didn't see that coming. Owen, he's been our rock for years. Sad to see him go. He's been great for us. Senior, he's going to be gone. Our sophomore tight end had a pretty solid season. Hopefully he can get a good boost headed into next year. Let's see. Did we get any pressure on the quarterback? Not a ton. Sack leader only with 4. Jamerson Steven. That's why we got those quick jumps coming in. Interceptions. So many house calls, so few interceptions. Sad to see. Okay, now I will see you guys for the start of year 17. Year 17, and wouldn't you know it, our first year that we can recruit 3-star players sees our biggest overall jump we've ever had. We've gone from an 81 overall team to an 85. 85 offense, 86 defense. I think we can make this happen now with removing those restrictions. So we're going to keep Moultrie as our quarterback, but we have Marcus and Sermons here ready. I don't know, maybe this might be his last year. If he has a year like he did last season, I'm thinking this is probably the last year for our quarterback. Paradis did get up to an 83 overall, 91 speed, 90 excel. See if he can break that 1,000-yard barrier this season. Halfback, we're looking pretty set on. Wide receiver, we really need some playmakers here in this spot. We tried to get some last year. Hopefully we can see some good off-season training boosts on some of these guys. They can step up and start actually making an impact. We got some better speed out there now. Best speed we've ever had at a wide receiver room. So we'll see how that pans out. Tight end, we are going to need one eventually, but Banfield is going to be our guy again. 6'4", 68 overall, 84 speed. Offensive line, 86 sophomore at left tackle, 91 junior at left guard, 82 senior at center. So center might be something we want to look at recruiting wise. Well, it not might be, it is. I already set up our recruiting board. 86 overall at right guard, 82 overall at right tackle. So we could use a little bit of offensive line help. Defensive line though, Jamerson Steven is coming ready to play this year. Duress, grip breaker, takedown at the left end spot. Right end spot, duress, takedown on Dave Maslowski. Defensive tackles, Brady and Teague. Takedown on Brady, just recoup on Teague. I would like to get like a really good D tackle too, so that's something we're going to look at. Outside linebacker, 86 overall, Hawker. Middle linebacker, Block. Whitehart, who I believe we got one of these. Oh, we just got Block in the transfer portal. That's right. Wrap up, 88 speed. Pretty good find for us in the portal there. I think he was the only guy we ended up actually getting. We have a silver quick jump here. Tremaine Zimmons, not Simmons, Zimmons. Cornerback room chosen, back for one last ride. See, corners, we do have 3 seniors here, so they're all going to be gone, but we have a lot of corners hiding down here, so we'll grab a couple guys that might be able to come in and play right away. Again, house calls all over the place. We really want to see those interception numbers come up. Our starting free safety even got house call, robber, and knockout on Matthew Gideon, 84 overall. Strong safety, Kohler, 85 overall, 89 speed, house call, knockout. I like how, 85 overall, by far the best we've ever had. Go figure, once we open up recruiting. Not recruiting yet. Team schedule really quick. Start with an FCS. Love to see that. Out of conference, Notre Dame, UMass again into SEC play. 14 Alabama, 12 Missouri, 15 Tennessee. Do we not have... I thought we'd have one more non-conference game. But no, looks like we don't. We only got... Oh, Missouri's not counting as a conference game for some reason. Oh, because I moved them out of the SEC. That's right. I forgot about that. Sorry, Missouri. You're not in the SEC anymore. You're back in the Big 12. Okay, so this is our schedule. Recruiting-wise, we are still only 1.5-star program, so we only have 400 hours to use. So I'm only going after 7 guys right away. Power back, Jason Mangum. 3-star, green gem. 93 speed, 88 XL, 84 carrying, 83 trucking. Guy looks incredible. We maxed out 75 hours put on him. Some offensive line help here. Right guard, Travis Harris. Green gem, left tackle, Damon Linder. Green gem, Kelvin Cantu at defensive end. Green gem at defensive end, Matt Major. Cornerback, 95 speed, 6'2" corner, Brian Hanna. Yes, please. 6'2", 92 speed, Major Howden. So we're only going after 7 at the very beginning. Again, with such limited hours, we're probably going to keep it between 15 and 20 every season. But that is how we are going to start year 17. Best overall yet? Can we get our best season yet? I'll see you at the end. We'll all find out together. End of year 17, and we are headed in the right direction. We did finish 5-7. So still not where we want to be, of course, but trending. We are trending. Good start against FCS. Notre Dame ended up being very good and waxed us. 1-point loss to UMass is tough. Again, waxed by Alabama. That happens a lot. Missouri ended up beating us, but in the SEC, we did end up going 4-4. Which I think ties for the best we've ever done. 18-point win against Mississippi State, 18-point win against Vandy, a tough 6-point loss to Tennessee, a 3-point win against Ole Miss, a 13-point win against South Carolina, 2-point loss to Georgia, finish with a loss to Oklahoma. Trending. Things are trending in the right direction. The Owls are all flocking together, soaring upwards and upwards into the sky. For the season, Moultrie is done. we cannot start him again next year. Went down in yards at 2,300, 17 touchdowns, more than last year, but 16 interceptions. So we're done with him. Paradis, again, almost got to 1,000, just over 900, 6 touchdowns on the season. 40 broken tackles. Gonna be sad to see him go, but we got some help coming on the way in terms of halfbacks. Witherspoon again leads us 724 yards and 10 touchdowns. This guy is turning out to be an absolute stud. And our tight end, 540 yards, only 1 touchdown, but man, that Witherspoon has really taken off for our receiving room. I do see Maslowski. He won National Player of the Week once, maybe twice. I know won Conference Player of the Week at least twice. Monster season, 11 sacks as a junior. Should be coming back one more ride with Maslowski. Love to see that. Turnovers, and we did force more turnovers. So everything building and building and building. In terms of who we've got signed here, again, smaller recruiting class, keeping it impactful is the plan. He's supposed to be up here. We did get our power back, Jason Mangum, the 93 speed bruiser. our halfback of the future. We got some offensive line help here, a couple of right guards, a right tackle, and a center, both green gems there. Got a cornerback, Cade Myrie, a couple really good tight ends. This Gatto, I think, is going to be an absolute stud. 86 speed on our tight end. Could be pretty good. We also got green gem BJ Pope as a tight end here as well. God, this is all rearranged on me. This is all just rearranged on me. Anyway, we'll just go through it at this point. More offensive line help here with the center and another right guard and a 4-star. Forgot to mention, we actually went after a couple 4-stars at the beginning of the year. We got one, our left tackle, Damon Linder, green gem 4-star. Defensive line help here, green gem right end, green gem left end. Did get this corner, 6'2", the 92 speed Major Howden. Did lose out on Brian Hanna to Auburn of all places. Is our 95 speed 6'2" corner. Would have been nice to grab him, but still, again, smaller class because we're just working with the hours we have. Impactful class though, trending up, flying high. Let's go, hootie hoo crew. And here we are, the start of year 18 in Kennesaw, Georgia. We did get another overall boost, not as big of a one. We did stay 1.5-star program, which is unfortunate. We really need that to start going up now, just so we have more recruiting hours every week to start getting more guys. We are going to be starting Rashard Sermons. We had checked the traits between him and Marcus. Their traits were very, very similar, but Sermons has a lot more room to grow. He was our green gem quarterback from a year ago. So we are going to let him start at quarterback, even though I like the abilities and everything of Marcus a little bit better. I think we're going to go, actually looking at their stats more, I actually want to go Marcus. We're going to go it. We're going to try it. We're going to try Marcus. Halfback, we have our redshirt freshman Sandy, elusive back, 79 overall, 91 speed. I'm tempted to put Mangum in, but I think we'll let him sit for a year, and then he'll take over after that. Is going to be the plan. Wide receiver Cash made a great jump from his freshman to sophomore season, up to an 82 overall with his 96 speed. Ishmael, 80 overall, 90 speed, double dip in layout. Storm, Booker. I mean, yeah, I don't know how Witherspoon keeps doing what he's doing. He's not even getting like boosts on the, he's still only in a 76 overall. He's wide receiver 6, but he's been unbelievable for us. Tight end is once again going to be Banfield, still only 68 overall, despite him having fantastic seasons for us. Not sure what's going on there. Left tackle Gregory Beebe, 86 overall, good abilities there. Left guard Platinum, Quick Step, Calcaterra, 91 overall. Our left guard spot has been really good. I don't know what's going on there. 83 overall sophomore at center. 86 overall senior at right guards. We're going to look for some more offensive line help, but mostly I think we're looking pretty good on that side of the ball. Defensive line is where we're definitely going to look for some help. Maslowski is going to be senior, will be leaving us duress and takedown. We have Pettigrew behind him, but he's still a junior, and then behind him we don't have a whole heck of a lot. Humphreys on this side though, silver, quick jump, and takedown. Yes, please. Looks very good there. D tackles, juniors, and then a couple seniors, so this is kind of why we're looking at some D tackle help. A lot of upperclassmen in those positions right now. And same with linebacker. Zimmons, a senior at left outside with his silver quick jump. He'll be gone. Middle linebacker, we're mostly looking pretty good here, though. The guy we got to transfer to us last year decided to transfer again. Make up your mind, buddy. But we'll have Minor in at middle linebacker 1. And he's going to be pretty dang good, so we're looking good there. Right outside linebacker, Ramsey again, junior, senior. A lot of upperclassmen in those positions. So linebacker, little offensive line, some defensive line, and then just kind of across the board. We're going after some 4-stars again this year, so fingers crossed that works out for us. Cornerback room is getting better. 84 overall, house call here. Our redshirt freshman, Ellie, already an 82 overall with his 94 speed. Get him some playing time, get him in there. Lorenzo, knockout house call, bouncer, 81 overall. Shaw, 78 overall, knockout house call. Free safety positions could use some help here too. We have a senior and he's only 78 overall. He's got good abilities, but he's not that great. So safeties is gonna be somewhere we're gonna look recruiting wise as well. Radens is gonna be our strong safety with house call and robber. This season is going to come down to our quarterback. Like last year, I think we could have been 7-5 with a better quarterback who didn't throw 16 interceptions. So that's what we're hoping to avoid this year. Non-conference, Maryland first, Georgia State, UConn, FCS in the SEC. I mean, looks like a pretty cupcake for an SEC schedule. At the beginning of the year, a lot can change when the games actually come up. Only 3 ranked teams, only 1 team in the top 5. As far as SEC schedule goes, this looks like a good season for us. Seems to be shaping up well. We're going to have to take advantage of it. Again, we're the highest overall we've ever been, now up to an 86. So here are the 4 stars we're going after. Wide receiver, junior, chosen, physical, 6'3" with 91 speed, 96 jumping, 89 excel. Looks like a good receiver would fit right in. Right tackle, Conrad Keogh. Center, Dylan Prather. And that's it for our 4 stars. We did find another green gem right outside linebacker, Steven. I'm going to call him Genius. I know that's probably not how it's actually pronounced, but that's what we're going to go. Middle linebacker, green gem, Alan Barr, 85 speed, run stopping linebacker, and a 3-star defensive tackle. And that's all the hours we have available. We're going to be looking at some more defensive line to help us out a little bit here as the season progresses, but that is how we are starting. That is how we are looking. That's the schedule looking at here for year 18. I'll see you guys at the end of it. Let's go, boys. Well, it's the end of year 18, and we are in a familiar spot here. Did finish 5-7 once again, and I had pretty high hopes here at a certain point. We started 0-2, rough start. Snagged the win at UConn, obviously beat FCS. Then we get into SEC play, and check this out. 5-point win at Mississippi State. Beat Auburn yet again. Beat number 11 Georgia by 15, and at this point, my head was in the clouds. Is this the year? Are we actually going to make a bowl game? Are we going to make the SEC title game? I don't know. We were cruising. We were 3-0 in the SEC, and then the rest of the season happened. Smacked by Oklahoma, smacked by Alabama, smacked by Vanderbilt, who finished 5-7. So I almost wonder if there was some injury. Something must have happened at the halfway point of the season, because it started off so well for us, and then it didn't finish that way. Now let's see how our quarterback did here. I can't find a quarterback that doesn't throw 15 interceptions, 15 touchdowns, 17 interceptions. That's what's holding us back here. None of the halfbacks really did a whole lot. I think we are going to put that Mangum in next year. If Sandy really popped off and had a good year, I was probably going to rock with him a little bit. But with him not really doing a whole lot. Holy cow, TJ Storm. 960 yards, cash 470. 10 touchdowns, too, for TJ Storm. What a season for that young man. Wow, okay. Good work there, buddy. Let's see. So 9 sacks for Humphreys. He did get hurt. Okay. Interception-wise, plenty of interceptions. Yeah, just 17 interceptions thrown by our quarterback. That's going to make it tough to win. That's going to make it very, very tough for us to win. How our recruiting ended up here. We're still in on a couple guys we're waiting on here. A punter, a free safety, and a center. And we did get our 4-star wide receiver, and we also found this 3-star green gem, Marquez Nunn, 93 speed, 6'3", deep threat receiver. Love to see that. We did grab just another depth tight end since our Banfield is graduating. Some offensive line help here. Got our 4-star center, got a green gem center, right guard, our 4-star right tackle. So we did get all the 4 stars, I believe, that we were in on. Right end, we found a green gem here, a little defensive line help, D tackle, Taj Rubin. Middle linebacker, Zach McIntosh, 89 speed, 79 tackling, 89 excel. Looks like a pretty dang solid middle linebacker with a green gem middle linebacker to help him out here too. Right outside linebacker, green gem, Stephen Genius. And then this free safety, 91 speed. We did lose 1 corner to the U of Miami. But again, it's just, if we can figure out this gosh dang quarterback situation, we are right there. I mean, we're going 5-7 with a quarterback that's throwing more interceptions than touchdowns. We're close. We're close. You have to bear with me here. But we're getting there. So this is through year 18. That's 3 years down in this part. I'll see you guys for the start of year 19. We might have a quarterback decision to make. All right, year 18, 19, whatever. We're week 0 of our next season. Game of the week, of course, the NIU Huskies. Shout out NIU. Here is how our team's looking heading into the season. We are making a change at quarterback. We can't have a 17 interception season. We can't do it. So we're going to start Rashard Sermons at quarterback. See how he does. And here's how I also found out we only have 2 quarterbacks on the roster, so we gotta make sure to grab one of those this recruiting cycle. We're still at 86 overall, 86 offense, 87 defense, still 1.5 stars. Halfback, we are going to keep Sandy just because he took a pretty big jump over the offseason. He's playing up to an 86 overall now, so I'm going to give him another shot. If he underperforms again this season, then it's going to be Magnum next year. But he had such a big jump. His overall is so much better. We got to keep him in there, see what he can do. Wide receiver, Mast is our new wide receiver 1, 85 overall, 94 speed. Storm up to wide receiver 2 after his massive season last year. We still got Nash. We still got a lot of speed at wide receiver. Receiver, I think we're looking pretty good at. We don't really need to look at too much recruiting there. Halfback, we will need at least 1 or 2 more, just because we're losing these 2, and we want a little more depth than just 4 spots there. Tight end, we are going to start BJ Pope. No, we're going to start Gatto, because he was our green gem guy. 86 speed, 6'2" tight end. We're going to start him there. Left tackle, Smith Jr., 91 overall. Left guard, Junior, 86 overall. Center, Junior, 86 overall. Right guard, Junior, 85 overall. Right tackle, our only senior, but we do have a redshirt freshman who looks pretty dang good sitting right behind him. So offensive line, I actually think we're pretty okay recruiting-wise for this season. Defensive line, Humphreys, what a monster. Quick jump, takedown, both silver and arrests. We are starting left end. Love to see that. Right end, Pettigrew, another monster. Gold grip breaker, silver takedown. Our defensive ends looking pretty good. Defensive tackles looking a little weak. We got 2 seniors. I mean, they're looking weak looking forward. For this season, they should be pretty solid here with 88 overall Meeks, 83 overall Gammon, but senior, junior, and then that's it. We only got 4 D tackles, so D tackles definitely somewhere we are going to look recruiting-wise. Outside linebacker, David Ramsey, Gordon's grandson at this point. Duress, quick jump, and pocket disruptor. Middle linebacker, Minor, and then 3 seniors. So middle linebacker going to be another position we are going to have to look at. Right outside linebacker, Kipper, quick jump in that spot. Our secondary cornerback room looking pretty solid here. Kentrell Ellie, redshirt sophomore, up to an 86 overall with his 94 speed now with house call and blanket coverage. 2 seniors behind him with Lorenzo and Shaw. Knockout house call, knockout house call. Couple freshmen, of course they're corners, behind him. But other than that, looking pretty weak. So corners gonna be another spot we are gonna have to look. Safeties, overalls aren't great, but we're pretty young, so I think we're pretty set in those spots. Then I did thankfully notice we do need a kicker because we have just a redshirt freshman in that spot there. So let's take a quick look at our team schedule for this year. I really thought last year was the year. We had such a good SEC schedule. We'll see this year. Non-conference, home for FCS. Love to start our season like that. Liberty, Toledo, Illinois. Into the SEC. Vanderbilt, then back-to-back top 10 matchups with Georgia and Ole Miss, ranked Kentucky, top 13 Oklahoma, 12 Tennessee. So in this stretch of 6 games, we play 5 teams ranked, 4 in the top 13. That's what I was saying, how last year was a bit of a cupcake schedule and we needed to take advantage of it. We didn't quite do that. So we'll see. A lot can change throughout the year, though. Here's how our recruiting board is going to look to start the season. Just a 3rd-string quarterback, just to have another body in the room. We found this Damian Fine, 3-star. Looks all right. Magician off platform, decent throw power. Accuracies aren't great, but we're not expecting him to play. If he's playing, we have bigger issues going on. Halfback, we found 4-star Eric McGlynn, 94 speed, 93 excel, 4-star. So a lot of big schools are after him. We got to go full 75 hours in on him. D tackle, going all in to try to get some help here. 3-star green gem, Dwayne Hyman. 3-star green gem, Trumaine Figueroa. 3-star green gem, Bill Sisko. That one's much easier for me to say. Middle linebacker, Shakir Lundy. We are going to probably get a few more middle linebackers on the board here eventually, not yet. And then this corner, 4-star, 97 speed, 89 excel, 6'1" with house call already, max out 65 hours. Really would love to get him. This is another halfback we could get here in the future, and another halfback we could get in the future. I've offered them, but I just didn't have the hours to put on them. A few more corners for us to look at, kickers for us to look at as the season progresses. So that's how the team looks, that's how our schedule looks, that's how our recruiting board looks. I think we're all set year whatever we're in. There's 0% chance I'm gonna be able to keep track. I don't even know what the end point of this is gonna be. I don't know if we're probably not go through all 30 years because it's taking forever. It'll come to a natural end, whatever we feel like, whenever feels like an appropriate time to end. Not going to be this year, unless we go undefeated, then maybe. But I'll see you guys at the end of the season. End of the season, and we did make an improvement, 6-6, but you'll see why I am a little bit disappointed in that. because we actually started off 5-0. We went 4-0 in the non-conference, of course, beat FCS, hammered Liberty, hammered Toledo, beat Illinois pretty comfortably, and then started SEC play with a win over Vanderbilt, 5-0. I said my head was in the clouds last season when we started like 5-2. Imagine how I was feeling when we were 5-0. And then we go 1-6 the rest of the year, get shut out and lose to Georgia. Get absolutely worked by Ole Miss, then come back and beat Kentucky. So even here we're sitting at 6-2 with 4 games left in the season. We're so close. Can we finally get an 8-win season for the first time ever? Absolutely not. Lose by 14 to Oklahoma, lose by 42 to Texas, lose by 18 to Tennessee, lose by 7 to LSU. So a tough finish to the season, but at least we got to another 500 year. Probably not going to be a bowl game with being 2-6 in the SEC. Let's take a quick look at our season stats, see how our quarterback did. Better, much better. 2,800 yards, very good. 17 touchdowns, we're good with that. Still too many interceptions, still a very low completion percentage. But at least he had more touchdowns than interceptions. So that is an improvement over what we had last year, believe it or not. Yeah, Sandy's earned his starting spot. 871 yards, 4 yards carry, 8 touchdowns. 5 fumbles is quite a bit, but still, we're going to keep him in there. I was so excited for Manga, but Sandy's just kind of came up and taken the spot. Nick Cash, 1,100 yard season, by far the most we've ever seen here. 10 touchdowns and 700 for Taylor Mast. Storm had to take a step back, but if somebody's gonna get 1,100 yards, those yards got to come from somebody. Unfortunately, Storm, you are taking the back seat for this season. Gatto wasn't bad either. 24 for 346 as a sophomore. Okay, we like what we're seeing from him here. Sacks, I saw a double digit in there. Mr. Pettigrew, who was that, the rat from Harry Potter? I heard those books when they first came out, and I gave up after 4. And I never saw the movies, so you're going to have to bear with me on that. I'm pretty sure Pettigrew's a rat. 11 sacks on the season. Love to see that. It's just all seniors, though. So look at senior. Pretty much our entire sack production came from seniors. And just no turnovers forced by our secondary here. Only 6 interceptions on the season. Our quarterback threw, 14? And we still ended up 6-6. Like I said, if we can get a quarterback that's somewhat decent, I think we'll be okay. The only recruit we're still waiting on here is this right end, Marvin Gooden. We got our quarterback here, Damian Fine. Got a couple halfbacks in here. Our 4-star green gem we really wanted. 94 speed, 93 XL. I'm playing right now, redshirt him next year. Let our Sandy, let him go again. And Magum might just have to miss out, unfortunately. We did get another 3-star halfback here, too, just as a depth piece. 1 offensive lineman to help us out here, a right tackle. A few defensive tackles. That was a position we definitely needed some help in. We got 3 green gems. Dwayne Hyman, Trumaine, and Cisco. Right end, green gem, Koja Mbu. A middle linebacker, we got some help coming here with Shakir Lundy, green gem, Callaway, green gem, some cornerback depth with Silvestro. Remember the tight end? I think this was Kennesaw State. We had the magician tight end, Silvestro. It might be his son at this point. That was a while ago. 6'1", 94 speed corner coming in. Another corner here, 89 speed, 5'10", 89 speed, 6'1". We're gonna have a little bit of a kicker competition. I saw this guy first, green gem, so we went after him. Then I was like, well, I mean, 83 kick power is fine. It's not great. We found a 91 kick power kicker, so we'll see what we want to do there. We did lose out on this corner, though. We had a playing style deal breaker came up, and we were still very close to getting him because nobody else was really going after him until the very end. Ole Miss comes in and snags him. That would have been massive if we could have pulled that off. Then missed out on this outside linebacker with a quick jump as well. So that's how our recruiting looks. That's how our season went. Improvement. We're up to 6-6 at least. We're getting pretty solid recruits. These guys are making impacts. They're making plays. Let's see if we can take it over into whatever the next season is. Start of what I'm pretty sure is year 20 at Kennesaw State. Again, we see an improvement in our team overall, as well as us finally jumping up to a 2-star program. It's helpful, but we really need to keep building on that. We are going to keep Sermons as our quarterback 1. He's playing up to an 82 overall now. Quarterback we are going to need again because Marcus is going to be out next year with being a senior. Sandy playing up to an 88 overall. 100% earned keeping his halfback 1 spot here. I'm so sorry, Magnum. I was very excited. You can be halfback 2 and come in and when Sandy's a little tired, but Sandy has earned his playing time. McGlynn, like I said, I think we're going to plan on redshirting him this year, and then he'll probably back up after that. We'll see how Sandy does again this year, though. Wide receiver, Mast, wide receiver 186 overall, 94 speed. Cash at 284 overall, 96 speed. Receiver, we desperately need help here, though. We've got 3 seniors in our top 6 and no one else hiding down here, so we really need to refill our wide receiver room this recruiting class. Tight end, we are going to keep Gatto up in this spot, I think. Yeah, we are. Yes, we are. Left tackle, 92 overall, Smith as a senior. It's too bad he's a senior. He's so good. Back to our left guards being great, though. 90 overall junior at our left guard spot. 87 overall sophomore as a center. Right guard, 86 overall senior. Right tackle, 86 overall sophomore. Defensively, we did lose a lot of our pass rushers, but they didn't do a whole... I mean... I was going to say they didn't do a whole heck of a lot, but that one guy did have 11 sacks. It was our secondary that didn't do a whole heck of a lot. Alves will be starting at left end. Right end, we have Matt Major. No great abilities on those guys. D tackles, we kind of expect this to be a little bit of a down year in this position because we lost so much last year. So we got some young guys hopefully ready to take over in that spot. Linebackers, we are going to need help here. We got a lot of upperclassmen in these spots. Kipper starting at left outside with 88 overall. Duress, quick jump pocket disruptor, great pass rusher. Middle linebacker, Minor is a senior now. We got a couple freshmen here and a sophomore. So middle linebacker, we're mostly okay. Outside linebacker, we're going to need some assistance. Cornerback room, Ellie continues to get better. 88 overall, silver house call, gold blanket coverage, has wrap up now. Guy is turning into an absolute stud. Our cornerback room should be pretty good. We're losing Dingle, which is a great last name, and Osgood, but we've got some depth down here, so I think we're pretty okay at corner. Free safety, Cartwright, not great, but he'll be fine. Strong safety, Ivory, 89 overall, red shirt, junior, wrap up, and house call. That is how our team is looking. Let's take a quick look at our team schedule. Then we'll look at our recruiting board for year 20. Is this finally the year for us to make a bowl game? Fingers crossed. Oh, non-conference isn't doing us any favors, though. Starting with FCS, always great. But then number 5, Florida State on the road. Number 2, Notre Dame on the road. Non-conference. Our SEC schedule is always so tough. We don't need the extra hurdle of a really difficult non-conference schedule, but that's what we got this year. And when we actually our SEC schedule looks fairly easy, though. It makes it even worse that our non-conference is so rough, because if we could start 3-1 or something and then go through this SEC schedule, I would kind of like our chances, being an 87 overall team, of getting into 7 or possibly 8 wins. Yeah, we pretty much have to go 2-2 over these first 4. If we snag one of those big ranked wins and still get to 3-1, I'm going to be thinking big for this team. So here's how our recruiting board is going to set up here. Here's our quarterback we're going to go for, Tyquan Lockett. Looks like a Tyquan, yep. 3-star green gem, 89 throw power, decent enough accuracies. Looks good enough. Receiver room, we got 2 coming in right now. It's definitely, we're going to have to look for some more, but 4-star green gem, Dorian Easy, route runner, 93 speed. Akeem Rashad, route runner, 92 speed, both 4-star green gems. Outside linebacker, we got a quick jump here, Steven Meekins. Middle linebacker, D'Angelo Felix, 90 speed, green gem. Middle linebacker, Bernard McLeese, 90 speed, green gem. My favorite type of linebackers. Couple cornerbacks here too. This guy, 99 speed, 4-star green gem. We're going all out, really trying to grab him. We've lost out on a couple good corners last few years. Hoping that's not the case here. And then Ben Gunther, 92 speed, 90 acceleration, 91 change of direction, 6 feet tall. Overall looks pretty solid. We've offered a couple wide receivers here too. I just didn't have the hours to actually put any recruiting stuff on them. 98 speed, 94 excel. Maybe I'm going to take our hours off of one of these guys and put it on this guy. We have to, right? 98 speed, 94 excel. Yeah, we're going to take it off of Rashad. If somebody makes a move on Rashad and we get locked out on him, that's honestly okay. We have another route runner there already. Let's make sure we got max hours in on this Rambo with those attributes. And those abilities, we got to make sure we get him. We've offered this 94 speed, 93 excel receiver, and this quarterback too. Why not? Well, let's just grab 2. We need to grab another one next year anyway, so maybe we just grab 2 now. And then this corner, I'm probably going to go after 2. 6'2", 90 speed, 93 change of direction, 89 excel. Looks pretty solid. So that's our team. That's our schedule. That's our recruiting board. I think we're ready. Year 20. If we can get through this non-conference, even 2-2, that SEC schedule looks pretty good. We got to get at least 7 wins this season. Let's lock in, Owls. Fly high. Hooty-hoo. Scrappy Owls. Let's go. Well, stop me if you've heard this one before. Kennesaw State has gone 5-7 after another, actually, pretty solid start. We did end up going 2-2. Didn't expect to lose to Duke. Didn't expect to beat Notre Dame. But we did end up, started off 2-2. Started off 2-0 in the SEC. Beat Arkansas by 5 in Fayetteville. Home game against South Carolina. Beat them by 21. Then again, the second half of the season, this team just falls apart over and over and over again. Lost by 12 to Ole Miss. Only by 3 to Oklahoma. It was only 5-7, not very good. Lost by 4 to Kentucky. Lost by 3 to Texas A&M. Beat Texas in the last game of the season, so that's pretty nice. We like to see that. I'm wondering if it was because the quarterback threw 1,000 interceptions again. Let's see. Nope. It's not. He was fantastic. Sermons paid off our gamble on him last season. Stuck with him this year. Nearly 2,800 yards, 26 touchdowns, 6 interceptions. Still a low completion percentage, but still the best quarterback season we've seen in years. And it's wasted on a 5-7 season. And we had a 1,000-yard rusher with Sandy. How did this team go? Chosen nearly 1,000 yards. 14 touchdowns for Chosen. How in the world did this team go 5-7? 6 sacks for Kipper, 6 for Mills, 5.5 for Major. We got I don't know how this team possibly went 5-7. 8, 10, 13 interceptions, got a good amount of sacks. Quarterback only threw 6 picks. We had a 1,000-yard rusher, 2,800 passing yards. How did we go 5-7? What happened? Where did it all go wrong, boys? I mean, I just don't get it. Looking at the season stats, I just don't get how this happened. We had such a good year. I mean, so many of these games just, I mean, 3 straight, we lose by 3, 4, and 3. That is so disappointing. But, thinking big picture, we can't be that disappointed because the team performed very well. The quarterback looked great. We had a 1,000-yard rusher. Receivers did well. We got sacks. We got turnovers. Those have to eventually result in wins. Hopefully. Hopefully starting in year 21, I guess. So here's how our final recruiting board is looking. We're still waiting on the center and corner. The corner we might lose out on just because that visit in the pipeline he's got to Oklahoma State. That's fine. We got both of our quarterbacks in here. A couple wide receiver helps here with our route runner, Dorian Easy, and we did get Rambo. I'm glad we noticed that and did that switch to get our 98 speed wide receiver. We did get a center, Green Gem, here to help, an athlete offensive lineman. Both of our middle linebackers, both of our 90 speed boys here. 3 outside linebackers we got. Yes, this guy is a red gem, but he has silver quick jump already. So I don't really need him to progress that much. That's already a great ability for us to have, so I figured, why not go after him? Another quick jump, and we did get our 99 speed corner too. This was actually very, very close with us, Tennessee and Clemson. Somehow we held them off, get our 99 speed corner. And we did get a couple more corners here too. 3-star Green Gem Hester, 93 speed, and McGooligan, 93 speed, 6'2". We lost out on a couple corners, and then we did end up losing out on Rashed. I am fine with taking that trade off though, with us getting Rambo, losing Rashed. I love the direction this team is heading. I loved what we saw out of a quarterback this season. Year 21, can it finally result in some wins? I might just end this if we make a bowl game at this point with how this is going. I'll see you guys for the start of year 21. Year 21 has arrived. The depth chart of the Kennesaw State Owls still an 87 overall, but up to an 89 overall offense, thanks to, in large part, our quarterback taking a gigantic jump over the offseason, up to an 89 overall Rashard Sermons. And we're hoping Fine can make a similar jump, or else next year we are back in a tough spot with our quarterbacks. We did find somebody on the recruiting board that hopefully is going to help too. Halfbacks, we're going to keep Sandy in there. He's been solid for us. We got to keep him at halfback 1. McGlynn, I should have marked him as a red shirt. I didn't, so we ended up burning his freshman year, which is too bad. I might redshirt him this year. I think I'm going to. Yeah, we're definitely going to. And then we do need some more halfback depth in there as well. Wide receiver looking pretty solid here with Storm, our wide receiver 1. 84 overall. 84 overall chosen. 84 overall. Marquez, none. All, I mean, a few juniors, 1 senior. I think we'll be okay for this year without really looking at wide receiver. Next year, we're going to have to get back into it. Tight end, we need 2 as we're losing both Pope and Gatto. Gatto really hasn't improved for being a green gem like I hoped he would, but he's been fine. Left tackle, 96 overall junior Damon Linder. Probably actually be going to the draft next year, which is unfortunate because that's the highest overall we have ever seen on this team. Offensive line is definitely going to be a recruiting focus here as well. We're assuming we're losing that left tackle. We have a senior at left guard. We have a junior at center. We do have a sophomore behind him. A few sophomores behind him that could actually probably step in and play either at center or at guard. But a lot of seniors, a lot of upperclassmen across offensive line, so that is going to be a focus for us. Defensively, Matt Major at left end, 86 overall, takedown and recoup. Right end, not looking too hot here. I think I am just going to start him just because he's a freshman and I feel like he's got a good chance to get better, so we will go ahead and throw him in there. Defensive tackle, Ruben Figueroa. I don't know why, I just can't say that name. A lot of recoups, but no other abilities at D tackle. Outside linebacker, our genius sophomore, redshirt, 89 overall already will be our starting outside linebacker there. Middle linebacker, Callaway and Barr. A lot of young linebackers, so I think we're pretty set there. We hit linebackers pretty hard last year, so I think we're okay. Cornerbacks, we are going to finally be losing Ellie, which is unfortunate. He has been the cornerstone of the secondary for quite some time. 94 speed, gold house call, gold blanket coverage, and wrap up. Still have Howden. Our 99 speed is going to get in there and play right away. He's already playing up to an 82 overall as a true freshman. Guy's gonna be a stud. I'm so happy we got him. Safeties, we definitely need help in these positions. So safeties, both safeties is where we're eventually gonna have to look. We're still only a 2-star program, so that does limit how many guys we're really gonna be able to start with. Our team schedule, a non-conference start at number 10 Kansas State. Goodness gracious, why non-conference? Then we get to SEC, number 3 Alabama, number 24 Auburn, number 4 Ole Miss. So we play number 3 and number 4 preseason teams. Other than that, it's 24 Auburn, who we have a pretty good history against. Other than that, a lot of unrated teams. Seems like the SEC is starting to slip a little bit. Can Kennesaw State finally rise to the challenge and take over? I think if we win the SEC, that'll probably be our last season. Or make the playoffs. One of the two. We only have, 10 seasons left? And this takes forever to do. So we'll see. So here is how our recruiting board is looking. Our quarterback, Marquise Texada, is who we're going to go after. He could be our quarterback of the future. His accuracies aren't great, but 91 throw power, decent speed, good excel. I like the looks of that. Extender, off platform, all good things. Halfback, George McKinney, power back, 92 speed, downhill balanced armbar. Our couple tight ends, Alani Crummy and Cole Crook. A couple strong safeties here. David Wadley, 89 speed, 88 agility, 88 excel, looks pretty solid. Najee Benshaw, 90 speed, 90 excel, a little worse change of direction, decent agility though. Some offensive line help, Quincy Speed, 4-star green gem left tackle, 4-star green gem right guard, and then just a regular 4-star at right tackle. So that's gonna be our 9 guys we're going after to start the season. That's how the team is looking for year 21. That's how our schedule is looking. I think we're ready. Let's just get into it. I will see you guys at the end of the year. The end of year 21, and we officially have our best season ever at Kennesaw. 8-4. We actually started 4-0 through our non-conference. Started with a win at Kansas State in Manhattan against a top 15 team, 23-7. Beat Rutgers, beat FCS, handled Arizona 38-7. Getting SEC play, and I started thinking again, another year, get off to a hot start, and it all falls apart because, again, Alabama, just our boogeyman, beats us by 21. Florida, lose by 5. Close one, but Auburn, Alabama's got our number. We've got Auburn's. Even though they finished 22nd, we beat them 34-21. Then we beat Arkansas. Then we beat Oklahoma. Again, those thoughts were starting to come through right about at this point. We were actually ranked number 14 after this win against Oklahoma, but then lose by 1 to South Carolina. Number 18, LSU, dropped that one by 9, but finished the year on a high note with an 8-point win against the Ole Miss Rebels. 8-4. 8-4, this team. It's really too bad this is our last year with this quarterback. 2,600 yards, 21 touchdowns, 5 interceptions. I mean, his completion percentage still is terrible, but he's still by far the best quarterback we have ever had at Kennesaw. Sandy, oh, they were both hurt. I say Sandy must have got injured to have Magnum take over in carries and yards, but Magnum shows what he is capable of as he comes in there. Plays pretty dang well. 680, 5.6 yards per carry, 5.2 here. A lot of broken tackles, not a lot of fumbles. Love what we're seeing there. Nunn steps up for the wide receivers, gets nearly 1,000 yards, 8 touchdowns. 7 touchdowns for Storm with nearly 500 yards. Gatto, I mean, he was solid for us. He never improved. He's still a 71 overall, but he always played well. So shout out to you, Gatto. 8.5 sacks for Mears, 7.5 for Mbu. Glad we put that guy in there. Major, 5, he's coming back. Ruben's coming back with 4.5. Genus, who was a monster. He won Player of the Week a couple times. You see he got a couple interceptions in here too. And next year might be the year, man. It's too bad Ellie's, oh, he was hurt too. Jeez. It's really too bad we're losing a couple of these guys. I really feel like next year would be huge. If we could have just kept this quarterback for one more season, I feel like next year, year 22, is really going to be the big breakout season for Kennesaw State if we have those guys coming back. Now it's going to come down to if this quarterback can step up and be anything like what we saw from the guy we had here. So there's still a few guys we are waiting on here. This right guard, a free safety, Manuel Villa. That's right. I'll get over to scouting so we can see all their attributes and everything. I don't love his attributes, but he was a green gem and he's got decent enough size, so we went ahead and added him to our board. 93 speed, 93 excel, 6'2" deep threat receiver here. Jamil Beck, just a little cornerback depth, a lot of defensive line help. Quarterback Marquise Texada, we did get him. He looks awful good, man. We're have to check our quarterbacks next year, see what we want to end up doing. Did get our 4-star power back, George McKinney, his 92 speed, downhill balanced armbar. Wide receivers, 95 speed, 6'4", physical wide receiver, Sharif Carlisle. Yeah, we'll take that. Got both of our tight ends, some offensive line help here with our center. A few tackles, 2 right tackles, 1 green gem there. Left tackle, also a 4-star green gem. Defensively, just got a right end and a couple safeties. Lost out on a right guard, right tackle, and left tackle. I love where we're at right now. It's really going to come down to quarterback next year. That's the only real question mark I have for this team. But 8-4, we'll see if we get into a bowl game. You never know, because I feel like 8th in the conference and 8-4, it certainly should be our first ever bowl game, and I want us to all experience this moment together if this does finally happen after 21 seasons at Kennesaw, 15 of which we did have those recruiting restrictions that made it a lot more difficult for us, which was the point, so it's not like we can complain about that. But let's get through conference championships. Let's see. Finally, can we get some confetti, and can we finally make a gosh dang bowl game, please? We're getting all the commitments, which is great. And transfer portal's been kind of nice to us recently here too. Getting a lot more options as we are getting better and better, so that's been helpful. Still just going after those like 20-ish guys a year, keeping us going. Please be a bowl game. It has to be. 8-4, there's your Heisman winner. 47 touchdowns, 4 interceptions. That'll do it. Kennesaw State may just be ineligible to make a bowl game. That's kind of what I'm leaning towards right now. We're 8-4. 8-4, and we're not in a bowl game. We've gone 6-6, didn't get a bowl game. 7-5, now 8-4, still no bowl game. Well, glad we kept recording for that. I'll see you guys at the start of year 22. It is year 22. Kennesaw State is starting as the 16th ranked team in the country. The momentum of this team is taking the world, not just America, not just North America, not just the Northern Hemisphere, the entire world by storm. Everybody is aware of the rise of the Owls. The Parliament is growing every single day. At quarterback, we are going to be starting Damian Fine for this year. I like his abilities. He's playing an 80 overall. He seems solid enough. I think we'll be okay with him. Hopefully. We are up to an 89 overall team. 3-star program. Going up and up and up. Magnum is going to be our starting halfback for this year. Yeah, I think he earned it by stepping in last year, getting his 600 yards and playing like half a season. I think we can keep him as our halfback one. Wide receiver, we are going to need some recruits here. We are losing 3 out of our top 6, including our top 2 here with Nunn and Chosen. Nunn up to an 88 overall, 93 speed. Chosen up to an 84. Rambo, 82 overall. Sophomore, our 98 speed guy. And he might, spoiler alert for our recruiting board, he might not be our fastest receiver next season. We will see. Tight end, we will go ahead and start Trayan. We do got some, I think we found a couple recruits there that should help us out. But Linder actually did decide to come back for a senior season. Shocking to me. 97 overall left tackle. Unreal. Left guard, 90 overall as a junior. Senior, 90 overall center. I think offensive line were pretty okay just because we got a lot of them last year. So we're not going to focus on that so much. Defensive line, we are going to need help. We have 3 seniors here at left end, including Matt Major in this spot. Duress, takedown, recoup, 90 overall. Right end, Mbu, our sophomore sensation. 89 overall. D tackle. Some youth here, but 3 seniors, 2 sophomores. D tackle's another spot. And actually, Cantu's a left end. So D tackle's another spot we're going to need. Hyman, though, stepping up huge. 87 overall as a sophomore. Fantastic. As soon as we lifted those recruiting restrictions, it's amazing the difference it can make. Gina's here, 92 overall at left outside. Had a massive year last year. We're expecting more of the same this year. Middle linebacker, Callaway and Shelby will be our 1 and 2 in that spot. Right outside linebacker, Meekins, 84 overall. Cornerbacks, Fiala, sophomore, 88 overall with his 99 speed. Then a couple seniors, corners, maybe. We'll see on recruiting wise. We do have a couple down here, so I don't think it's a top priority for this season. At safeties, we got some last year. This year it'll be Wordle starting at free safety, and Benshaw, a true freshman, starting at strong safety. So off the best season we've ever had. We have the best team rating we've ever had. We're ranked higher. I mean, we did hit 14th during the last season, but preseason rated 16th. We've never even been ranked at all before. So let's see how our season is looking. Non-conference, number 18, Virginia Tech to start us off, then an FCS, then go to the Alamo Dome. Then we get into some SEC games at Kentucky, home for Arkansas. Non-conference, UMass apparently is a rival. We seem to play them every single season. Okay, I like how our SEC schedule is shaping up here a lot. Number 19, Auburn is our highest rated opponent, who we always seem to beat them anyway. Kentucky is at 20. We just need our quarterback, man. We just need our quarterback to play somewhat okay. And this could be the year for Kennesaw State. I got high hopes. So here's our recruiting board. A couple halfbacks here right away. 4-star green gem, Jared Crook, 95 speed, 91 excel, 360, and recoup. Spencer Falk, gonna go with Marshall Falk's great grandchild at this point. 94 speed, 92 excel. Some wide receiver help here too. Anthony Rathman, 96 speed, 93 agility, 6'2" route runner. Stud. Lyle Wake, 4-star green gem. Oh, that receiver, that's right. We did have a receiver that was 99 speed, but he, after we offered him, in the preseason, he decided he didn't want to take it, and he locked us out. He picked like his top 8, and we weren't in it. Dang, I forgot about that. Lyle Wake, 4-star green gem wide receiver. So 98 speed will still be our fastest wide receiver. A couple green gem tight ends I mentioned here. 84 speed, 6'4" vertical threat, Jawan Ogle. Defensive tackle here, John Pilaris. This defensive tackle I've offered, but I don't have any more hours I can put on him. I just the 87 strength for D tackle, run stopper. I'm pretty much going to be in on you there. Green gem right end, Bruce Steiner, Scott Steiner's child. Sure. Then another right end, J.D. Watford. Yeah, we've got a few guys we have scouted and will offer when we have the hours and time available, filling up those positions we talked about. So Kennesaw State. We're building something. We've got the momentum. We got to continue it. Our schedule looks pretty dang good. Let's see how we do. Year 22, a new record has been set down in Georgia. The Parliament again flocking together, flying high, 9-3, finishing number 15 in the country. If we don't get a bowl game this year, I just don't know what to do. I don't know what to do. And we even started by getting waxed by Virginia Tech, number 7 in the country, 42-20. Bounce back, beat FCS, beat up on UTSA, get into SEC play, start off 2-0, 4-point win over Kentucky, 36-point win. Woo pig suey indeed. Beat UMass, apparently our rival. We still just can't beat Alabama, even when they're 6-6. They beat us by 14. Florida, we beat them by 24. Of course, we beat Auburn. We always beat Auburn. Ole Miss put a bit of a beating on us there, but then we answer back against the Bulldogs of Mississippi State and Oklahoma. 9-3. This team, man. This team is just something else. Let's see. Our quarterback must have done something right. He did fine indeed. 2,800 yards, 30 touchdowns, 7 interceptions. We might have just lucked our way into a guy here. We have him for 2 more years. If he can keep that up. And Magnum, this is why we kept him as a starter. He showed the flashes last year when he came in with the injury. 957 yards, 8 touchdowns, 36 broken tackles. Don't love seeing the 4 fumbles, but he's gone anyway. Receiving yards, Dorian Easy. He's injured right now, which I don't think you guys can see because I think my face is in the way. The sophomore, 1,137 yards and 5 touchdowns. I'm dumbstruck. I'm shocked right now. Defensively, let's see. Major 7.5. Mbu, another 7.5. Give him a quick jump next year, please. And Genus, again. This guy's unbelievable. He is so good. We got him for 1 more year here, too. Meekins 3, Ruben 3. Interceptions, 4 for Fiala. This guy, I don't know if he's ever going to catch that left tackle. 97 overall is going to be pretty hard to beat. He's got to get up to the 90s, though, next year. A 4 interception season. That's our 99 speed corner. 2 for Murray, 2 for Benshaw, a freshman. Genus got 1, Callaway. Dude, I think one of these next 2 years, man. It's got to be one of these next 2 years for us. A quick recruiting, then we'll go forward here and see. Maybe we finally got a bowl game. We're still waiting on a corner, kicker, and wide receiver here. But we've gotten, I think we lost out on 1, maybe 2 guys here. We did get another quarterback, Caleb Butcher. Got our 2 halfbacks with Jared Cook and Spencer Falk. Wide receivers, Wake and Rathman and Tracy. 3 stud wide receivers coming in. Tight end did get our Ogle. Couple offensive linemen here, 2 right guards. Defensive line we're beefing up our defensive line here. 2 defensive tackles, 3-star Polaris, 3-star Green Gem Tawani. We'll go with that as D tackles. Defensive ends, Dillard, Watford, 4-star Green Gem. Steiner, 4-star Green Gem. Hay, 3-star Green Gem. Couple free safeties here with DeChristopher, 89 speed. Seems solid enough. Free safety, Green Gem. We did get an 88 kick power punter. Yeah, he's a red gem, but punter and kicker, I don't care about your gems at all. We lost out on 4-star athlete, run stopper, Lutz. Looks like a linebacker, so him going to Iowa makes plenty of sense. Can't be too upset about that, but we love our recruiting class. We love the season we had. The quarterback was a stud. The whole offense was unbelievable. Defense was getting pressure, getting turnovers. We have to get a bowl game, right? We're 9-3. We have to get a bowl game after a season like that. I just refuse to believe. And at this point, I guess we will. I was thinking maybe we stop this after 10 years, but at that point, we'll only have 5 years left. So why wouldn't we just go through 30 and see where we can get Kennesaw in general? I mean, we should be 90 something overall next year. I think our highest we've ever gotten was NIU. We were like 94. But we were running the flex bone, so we lost to an FCS team when we simmed through some games with them. That's going to be our last dynasty. We are going to go back in NIU and try to win a national title with them. However years it takes. It's going to be a format just like this before we start some college football 26 stuff. Okay. We have to be in a bowl game. Thank you. We made a bowl game. Finally. First time ever. It took us going 9-3. 8-4 wasn't enough. 9-3 is. We get a Citrus Bowl against Ohio State. Let's just see if we win it. Why not? Why not? Let's all see together. 9-3 Kennesaw State. Can we win our first ever bowl game? I'm just happy we made one because I wasn't sure it was even possible for us to make it at a certain point after we went 8-4 and didn't get one. Citrus Bowl winners knock off Ohio State. 10-win season is in the books for Kennesaw, and we have, what, 8 seasons left to go? Keep building, boys. Keep building. I'll see you at the start of year 23. Year 23, Kennesaw State somehow dropped to number 20 preseason. 10-3 bowl win against Ohio State. I don't know about that. We did stay in 89 overall, 89 offense, 90 overall defense. Now, Fine, of course, is going to stay our quarterback. Loved what he did for us last year. 100% earned a spot. No, not even a thought in my mind of changing that. McGlynn is going to take over as halfback, at least for the 1 year here. Then we got a couple pretty good freshmen waiting in the wings at that position. We could go for a halfback for sure. Wide receiver, we are looking pretty solid here. Only one senior up here. Anthrop Rambo with his 98 speed up to an 82 overall. Easy up to an 89 overall. Love where we're sitting at wide receiver. Tight end, Ogle's going to take over right away as a true freshman. 75 overall, 84 speed. Looks good enough to me. Our new left tackle, Conrad Keogh. Only a 91 overall. Bit of a bum compared to who we had the last few years. Still, of course, actually very good. A 91 left guard. I mean, the offensive line has definitely been the biggest improvement of us lifting those recruiting restrictions, us being able to just get whoever we want. Now we actually have an offensive line that can compete at least a little bit in the SEC, and that's helped tremendously. Mbu. 94 overall, duress takedown recoup. Still just a redshirt junior. He might leave after this season. I hope not, because he's been awesome the last 2 years for us. Really hope he sticks around. Childress will be on the opposite side. Option disruptor recoup. Not the best abilities, but what can we do? D tackle. 90 overall, Dwayne Hyman. It can't be Hyman. Whatever. Duress, pocket disruptor recoup. Love that on our D tackle. Figueroa right behind him. Grip breaker, option disruptor recoup. Left outside linebacker Meekins playing up to a 97 overall at left outside linebacker. Yes, please. Ties the highest we have ever had on this team. Middle linebacker, we'll have Shelby and Callaway starting at 1 and 2 in this spot. 91, 90. We got good guys behind them ready to take over as well. So linebacker, I think we're fairly set. Genus over here up to a 90 overall at right outside linebacker, and he has been the stud of the defense for the past few years. He's been awesome. Cornerback room, Fiala, of course, still our cornerback one, up to an 88 overall, still with his 99 speed. Blanket coverage, Jammer, house call. Land, house call, blanket coverage. Hester, house call. This guy, house call, wrap up. Cornerback room looking fantastic. Our safeties still not great, but I think this DeChristopher has potential. As a freshman, being 77 overall, we got the redshirt freshman here. We'll see. And Benshaw, I think, is going to be very good. He's a sophomore, and he's already playing up to an 86 overall. So I think we're pretty set overall in the secondary. We were pretty set everywhere. There's nowhere we desperately needed to make sure we got people. So when it came to recruit, actually, we'll look at team schedule first because that's always what we have done. Our team schedule this year, non-conference, number 15, Syracuse, FCS again, Charlotte and Pittsburgh. Let's see, the SEC is just falling off, man. I mean, we still got Georgia in the top 10. Ole Miss in the top 10 at number 7. Other than that, man, I mean, this is shaping up for a Kennesaw State takeover. It's got to happen one of these next few years. Just has to. So, yeah, back to the recruiting. We just kind of went... We're swinging for the fences here. I was looking at the 5 stars where we have pipelines and then 4 stars where we have pipelines and just whatever. There was no specific positions I was really looking at, so we got a little bit of everything here. Going after a 5-star quarterback. Swinging for the fences. Who knows? Doubt it's going to work out, but it'd be pretty cool if it did. That's right. I always forget. Let's get over scouting so we can see. Magician, mobile resistance, extender, 93 throw power, accuracies look great. That'd be pretty nice. I'm not getting my hopes up too high, but boy, would it be nice. 5-star halfback here as well, Jared Neely. 4-star green gem, Nick Santiago. Pass coverage outside linebacker. 4-star green gem, right guard. 4-star, not a green gem, but 91 speed at a strong safety and run support strong safety. I love that. 88 XL, 86 hit power. I like the looks of him a lot. 97 speed with shifty deep threat wide receiver. Amari Berry, power rusher. Cornerback, David Appia, 92 speed, 6'2". I like my height in the secondary, so we go ahead and add him to our board here. Another green gem right end speed rusher. Then a middle linebacker, Jamerson Hill, 89 speed, 85 tackle, 90 XL. We got a lot more guys we've looked at, a lot more guys I'm waiting to offer once we have more hours. 3-star program, we have 600 hours. Just put 60 on 10 guys, keep it simple. Year 23. Can we top a 10-win season? I think we can eventually, but we're running out of time to do it. Schedule seems favorable. I love the way the team is set up for this year. Let's see how it goes. Well. Would you look at what we have here? Number 3, Kennesaw State, headed to the SEC Championship against the Ole Miss Rebels. We just capped off an 11-1 regular season. Finished number 3 in the country. I'm blown away. I'm blown away by these boys. I mean, what just an unbelievable season. I mean, we're locked into the college football playoff at this point. Like, even if we lose the SEC Championship, and our one loss was against Ole Miss. So just quick little season overview here. Steamrolled through our non-conference. Beat Syracuse by 31. FCS by 28. Took me a second there. Charlotte by 44. Pittsburgh by 29. Our closest game in our first 4 was against the FCS team. Georgia, we beat by 6. Auburn, number 10 Auburn, guess what? We beat you again. I don't know how many years it is in a row, but we do not lose to Auburn. Florida beat them by 20. Slayed the giant of Alabama. Yes, they've been mediocre recently, but we've never been able to beat them. Take them down by 11 in their house. Hammer Arkansas by 37. Shootout against Ole Miss, 45-41. That was our one loss on the season. South Carolina beat by 6. Put up 65 points against the Oklahoma Sooners. It's just beautiful. It's just it's so beautiful. Let's take a quick look. Recruiting board went pretty well for us. We're still waiting on this 4-star right tackle. It's going to be close between us, UConn, and TCU there. There's no pipelines anywhere. I don't know if we're going to be able to catch up. This right tackle we're looking pretty good on, though. We did get our 5-star quarterback. We did get our 5-star halfback. So even with being 11-1, the trajectory is still going up. That's why I think we're just going to go through 30 years, because I want to see where we end up here with this momentum we're building. It's just too much for me to just give up on now. We did get another power back in here too with Emmett Massey, whatever you want to call him. Yeah, this 5-star quarterback, unbelievable. I forgot to get on the attributes here. 2 power backs, actually. 93 speed, 91 XL, head first downhill balance, platinum armbar on Jared Neely. Massey, 90 speed, 88 XL, head first downhill. Physical wide receiver, 94 speed, 6'4". Deep threat wide receiver, 97 speed, 92 XL with the shifty. Bowser, 96 speed, 93 XL, 6 feet tall. Some offensive line help here. A couple centers. Of course, one can always go play left guard. I never do the position changes because I know that can get kind of glitchy. So I just stay away from doing that. 4-star green gem right guard. Just a 3-star right tackle. Depth piece. 4-star green gem right end. 4-star middle linebacker, 89 speed, 90 XL, 85 tackle. 5-star power rusher, Amari Berry. 4-star green gem pass coverage outside linebacker. 3-star green gem corner, 94 speed, 6'1". I actually like that quite a bit. Another 3-star corner, more of a depth piece, 6'2". It's kind of height we look for, 89 speed. The strong safety, 91 speed. We did lose our 5-star corner to Oregon and a 4-star center to Minnesota. Other than that, it's just beautiful. What else can we say? It's just absolutely beautiful. We're in the SEC title game. We can just go ahead and advance to the next week. And we're in the playoffs as Kennesaw State. So how we're going to do the postseasons here, because this video is going to be super long. I don't want to extend it any further. We did get one right tackle. We did lose the other one. That's kind of what we figured was going to happen. The SEC title game, I don't know if we really care so much about that. The only thing we're really going to focus on is, like, if we're in the national championship or something, and see just what kind of juggernaut we can build here with Kennesaw State. So I think we're going to skip through the SEC championship here. We're actually do it right now. We'll all see it together. See if we win this game or not. Because this game, honestly, it doesn't mean that much to me. If we win, great. If we don't, it's not a big deal at all. So we're in the playoffs either way. And we did win. So we're 12-1. SEC champions. First time ever. 12-1, obviously our best season ever. SEC champions. We might be the 1 seed in the playoffs with Kennesaw. Fine, 243 yards, 2 touchdowns. Did throw an interception. We do have to check our season stats too before I forget. Let's do that really quick right now. And we'll see where at the playoffs. Maybe the playoffs will go through. The whole playoffs will sim through and actually like watch the games here. 3,100 yards. New school record, at least for us. 35 touchdowns, 6 interceptions. This guy is incredible. Absolutely incredible. McGlynn only had 1 year as a starter, but he sure took advantage of it. 958 yards, got hurt, and Sly actually came in and took 513 yards for himself. Receiving wise, Easy gets over 1,000 with 8 touchdowns. Anthrop 730 and 15 touchdowns. Rambo 630 and 6 scores. Just a whole team effort. Oh my goodness, we had 2 guys with over 12.5 sacks. Childress and Genius. This guy has been unbelievable for us. He got another interception this season too. Our middle linebacker, McLeese with 3, Hester with 3. Both those guys redshirt sophomores. Benshaw, sophomore, got 2 more. Fiala, of course, got 2 more. This team, man. This team. All right, well, let's go find out our first playoff matchup. We for sure have a bye since we won the SEC. We might even be the #1 overall seed. Just like that. See how quickly things turn. We just hit on quarterback. I was honestly kind of hoping he had to be somewhere up there in the Heisman watch, I would imagine. Best kicker in the country. Go on, Devin. At least we won a award for this season, I guess. Is there... Can we see, like, the top 5? Oh, he wasn't even top 5. Robbed. Absolutely robbed. What's the CFP bracket looking like here? They've got us. They still kept us as the 3 seed, which is fine. We'll play the winner of Purdue Notre Dame. Let's just move on. Let's find out our first official playoff matchup. Then we will do the slow sim through there. Not the like slow speed. That takes way too long. But we'll actually sit. We'll watch the games. We are going to play the Notre Dame Fighting Irish in the Sugar Bowl. Kennesaw State, this is your moment, boys. I am going to have to actually record this on a different day because this is taking forever. We're at like 6 hours recording right now. So if the lighting changes, my shirt's going to change, all that stuff. Don't worry about it. Nothing happened to you. Nothing happened to your monitor. It's just going to be tomorrow for me. So playoff time. Let's get them, boys. Flock up. Hootie hoo. Well, it's the next day for me. It's just been a split second for you. Technology, how incredible. Let's get to the playoffs here. The All-State Sugar Bowl. Kennesaw State. Notre Dame. These boys. God, you gotta love these boys. 88 overall Kennesaw. 87 overall Notre Dame. Let's just get to it. Let's watch it. Let's see how these boys do. We are just going to super sim this baby all the way to the end. We're going to go normal speed. We're going to see what this team is made of. Our first actual look at the team in quite some time. Sure seems like we built a good squad here. Let's see how they can do. The pressure, the bright lights, Fiala, the absolute stud corner, making plays early. A quick 3rd and 10 for Notre Dame, and you give it up immediately. You hate to start giving up a 3rd and 10. Not the ideal way for us to get going. Somebody could just guard Dylan Awe, please. 3rd and 3. 3 yards on the first down. Into Kennesaw State territory at the 45. Down to the 40 already. Good, solid opening drive by the Fighting Irish. They're also 12 and 1. This is a pretty dang even matchup. Overalls were very, very similar. We're hoping, hopefully it's a battle. 3rd and 3. Defense, can we get off the field on a 3rd down? Dwayne. You sure can, Dwayne. You sure can, Dwayne. Hold him to the field goal. 3-minute drive resulting in 3 points. Let's see how the Owls offense. A very different team from the last time we saw these boys play. A very, very different team. There's our freshman tight end with 16 yards. Then we just back it up 9. Immediately 2nd and 19. Then the Rambo. Come on. That's our 98 speed receiver making big plays in the playoffs. That's what we like to see. That is what we love to see here, boys. Hold him to gain of 2. Come on, defense. Got him early 3rd and 8. 3rd and long. Defense. The Kennesaw defense forces the 3 and out. Damian Fine picking apart the secondary here so far. Except for his passes thrown away. Those have been his incompletions so far. And another sack from Shane Gillis there. 3rd and 14. Tries to take it himself. Settles for 2. That's okay. Keep the lead. Short punt. Hate to see that. But we keep our 4-point lead. All right, defense. Hopefully defense figured something out here on that last drive. Another 3rd and 10 for the Irish, and they pick it up again. That's the same guy. The same guy is killing us on 3rd down over and over again. Just go watch Damien, or whatever his first name is, somebody. And then we give up the tight end. Another 3rd down conversion for Notre Dame. It feels like they're 9 for 10 already, and we're 3 minutes left here in the first half. 3rd and 5. Another 3rd down conversion, and Dylan Awe again. Guard Dylan Awe. For the love of God. Guard that man. He is single-handedly killing us. Now Notre Dame has taken a 3-point lead. 3rd and 5. 5 yards and a first down. Huge. Okay, we're down to the 43 here already. Keep it moving here, boys. At least tie it up before half. Or how about the lead? How about a little lead before half? Not to be a greedy little Gus, but I will be. Our backup tight end catches a 14-yard pass down to the 20-yard line. 45 seconds left. 1 timeout remaining. Another sack. 3 in the half. 3 in sacks in the first half for Notre Dame, and our right guard gets hurt. 42-yard field goal. It's up. It is good. It is a tie game. 28 seconds left. Just nothing crazy here. We've seen this so many times. Or just give up a 75-yard touchdown at this point. Just please no. Okay, take it to half. Tie game. If our defense can figure anything out for these 3rd downs, I like where we're at. We've moved the ball. Okay. Our defense is getting them in those 3rd downs. It's just not getting off the field. Now, can our offense convert on the 3rd down? They sure can not. A 3 and out to start the second half. That's the type of punt we like to see, though. 61, drive them back to their own 9, and then immediate 28-yard play for the Fighting Irish. But then back them up. Back them up. Come on now. Back them up. Back them up. Make them cheat on. Make them cheat. 3rd and 20, please. Not Awe. Not Dylan Awe. Thank you. Thank you. I would have been devastated if we gave that up to Dylan Awe. Okay, so we gave up the one big play, but then settled back in. Ball at our own 40. A pass that dropped on first down. 2nd down, though. That tight end, our tight end, can make some plays too. Man, they're blowing us up, though. We're getting a lot of negative yards here on sacks and on runs. 3rd and 12. Rambo, the stud. Then a holding penalty, I presume, backs us up. 2nd and 16 at the 26, though, in scoring range. Farouk Rambo again. 3rd and manageable. 3rd and 8. Tried to run it, tried to take it himself. Comes up short. Another field goal. Kennesaw State, though. 3-point lead, 40 seconds left. First ever playoff game for the Owls. They're hanging in there. That's, at least we're not just getting our doors blown off. That would have been a very, very sad way to go out in our first ever playoff run. But Notre Dame is moving the ball here. Moving it very well. Touchdown Irish. Taking the 4-point lead. 4.5 minutes left. Can Damian Fine, can this Owls offense finally put together another touchdown drive? They're going backwards again, man. Just keep going backwards. We've not been able to get a run game going, but 3rd down, it's all fine. All Damian Fine. Another 3rd down at the 30. This is a big one. Pass dropped. JoJo. And then thrown. Oh, Damian. Pass thrown away on 4th down. A pass dropped on 3rd and 3, then thrown away on 4th and 3. Okay. We're getting the ball back, though. Oh, that pass thrown away on 4th down. So many positive things I had to say about our quarterback. And it's all back. I was just going to say, it's all gone. It's all gone for him throwing that ball away on 4th down. Now it's back. He finds Farouk Rambo for the touchdown. 90 seconds left. Let's go. We got to go slow mode. Playoffs. We gotta go slow mode here. I know this video is gonna be so unbelievably long, but whatever. It is what it is. 1.5 minutes to go. 3-point lead for Kennesaw. 2nd round of the playoffs to get to the semifinals. Honestly, if we win a national title, maybe that will just be it. Maybe. Because this video is gonna be forever. We'll see. So he takes off. 3rd and 2 now for Notre Dame. The Golden Domers sending the blitz. No pressure at all. He had all day to pick us apart back there. Already gets them to midfield. 1:07. They are going with a little bit of a hurry up here. Staying in a shotgun. Bunched to the left side. Solo receiver to the right. Let's see what the Fighting Irish have got called up here. Halfback stays in the block. Picks up the pressure. Swatted away. Ooh. thought he was going to pick that up, but that's fine. 56 seconds now. Ball still at midfield. A trips to the left, solo to the right, halfback out on the route. I don't know if he was trying to throw that ball away. I don't know what he was trying to do. He was trying to throw to the receiver that was just standing out of bounds. I'm not sure, but that's an interception for Kennesaw. 50 seconds left on the clock, only 2 timeouts for Notre Dame. Yeah, yes, you've earned it, buddy. Get your showtime, national TV, national exposure, show off for the cameras. So it's, that was our middle linebacker too. It's almost over. It's not all the way over. We just need these run plays to take time. Just stay up, fight, take time. So in these, it's going to be a 40-second play clock. So if we can take about 3 seconds per run, we should be able to run out the clock and move on to the semifinals. We kept Kennesaw's playbooks all the same, so they are in the pistol. Oh, that 4-second run. That's beautiful. Run it one more time. 4 seconds. Game's over. No, what? Okay. I mean, you're not going to be able to run out the full clock by taking a knee here. We just need them to not run this punt back. And snapped it a little early. We're down there. We're on them. We're down there. We're on them. 1 second. 0 seconds. Kennesaw State makes the playoff for the first time. And the winners in the Sugar Bowl. Coach Hootie Blowfish. He's got this team rolling. He's got this team rolling. Let's go see who are we going to play in the Final Four. Headed to the semifinals. Who is our opponent going to be? 2 wins away from a national championship. The TCU Horned Frogs, the number 2 team in the country, facing off in the Peach Bowl. Yeah, if we win this national title, we're done. That's going to be it for this. I mean, what more can we do? 88 overall Kennesaw, 87 overall TCU. Exactly what we just saw against Notre Dame. Hopefully we get the same result. Let's go, boys. Super Sim, normal speed. Number 2 versus number 3, exactly how it's supposed to be. No upsets in this playoff. On this side here, at least, we have not checked the other side. We don't know who is potentially waiting for us. We just got to focus one game at a time. Damian Fine so far doing it all himself into TCU's territory. Von Duggar hurt again. We saw him get injured in that last game. Must came back, retweaked whatever it was that was hurt. Finally, Damian Fine says that's enough. I'll give it to our halfback. Then he gets sacked. 3rd and 14 at the 33. Tries to take it himself again. 48-yard field goal attempt on the way. It is up. It is good. Essentially the same drive we saw Notre Dame have in the last game there. We didn't take quite as much time, but it looked like a solid drive going overall, and then it kind of sputters at the end, and we settle for a field goal. 3rd and 2, 4th and inches. Give that ball back, TCU. Oh, back him up too. Keep backing him up. Keep backing him up. We'll take that ball right back. A heck of a punt by the Horned Frogs. Our ball at the 2 and a safety. Okay. Oh my goodness. For a safety punt, he booted the crap out of that thing. So 3-2 lead now. That's definitely a thing we've noticed quite a bit. The sacks given up to Notre Dame, the negative yardage rushes. We got another 3-and-out force here, though. And we start with a negative. From the 2, we got a safety on a run play. So something with the offensive line isn't quite clicking. Maybe it's the injury. 3rd and 2, and we get a 1-yard rush. 4th and inches. Punts it back to the Horned Frogs. Okay, back pressure back on the defense. So far, they have been playing great. It's only been a quarter, though, very early. 3rd and 4 for TCU. Let's see here. A 3-yard rush. Keep them short again. Another 4th and 1. It's been a lot of 4th and 1 and 4th and inches. But we'll take it because that means we're getting the ball. Our ball at the 23. See if Fine can put a little drop. Another sack. Almost got there. I don't know what's going on with this offensive line. Heck of a punt, though. How about... Oh, no, they're at the 7. I would say, how about a safety for us? But probably not from the 7. Yeah, our offensive line has really not been playing well here. Either the last game against Notre Dame and so far against TCU, it has been pretty brutal. 3rd and 3, though. Oh, no. Never mind. Saw the big chunk of blue. Right at the 2-minute warning, so we didn't get to see the actual play. TCU is marching very easily now. Finally, a pass knocked away. Javier Baca. Then another chunk play. 13, 1st and goal at the 8, and then That drive was very, very easy for the Horned Frogs. As soon as they started passing there, it was very simple for them. But we got 50 seconds. We got 3 timeouts. We could go get some points here before half. Even a field goal to try to make it a 3-point game would be massive. 3rd and 1. Pass thrown away. So those passes thrown away. That we just got to get rid of those. Oh my gosh. And a huge punt return. Is TCU going to get points here before half? No, they are not. No, they're not. Okay. Down by 6. We're hanging in there. Defense is playing pretty well, except for when, you know, that little 2-minute drill drive TCU put together right before half to give up that touchdown. 3 and out. Again, another 3 and out forced by the defense. We need some life from the offense. We saw some big plays against Notre Dame. We have not seen any of those so far against TCU. Nice to see a positive rush. Not even that it was 14. I would have been happy seeing a 4-yard rush by our halfback, because he has been getting blown up repeatedly. Now a 3rd and long. Pass thrown away, pass thrown away, pass thrown away. Because the pass is thrown away and the sacks have been a huge issue for us here so far. Now we're playing a dangerous game here against TCU. Luckily, the defense is up for the task. So far, forces another 3 and out. Good punt return and an interception. Damian, buddy. No, because even a field goal makes it a 2-score game. 3rd and 3. Okay, we did hold them to a field goal attempt. Nope, they go for it and we give it up. 2nd and 6 at the 10. The dream season may be coming to an end here for Kennesaw. Heading to the 4th quarter, down by 6. TCU is going to have to settle for a field goal here, but that still makes it a 2-score game. 9-point game. That safety looming large right now. Without that safety, it's a 7-point game. We're right in there. Let's see if Fine can figure something out here. We know he had a great season. He led us over Notre Dame. The TCU's defense just locking us down. 4th and 1, a 1-yard rush, and we get called short. And then hand them 15 yards. I mean, if we can quickly get off the field with a field goal, we have a chance. Devastating. That was devastating. Down 16. Oh, I think go for... Oh, they tried to make it a 3-score game. Down 15, 3 minutes to go. Offense just never able to get it going for us. Now he will. Now I bet Fine will. Finally starts throwing to Rambo, who was the MVP of our Sugar Bowl win against Notre Dame. I think that was his first catch of the day. That was pretty quick. Where's that been? We do kick off deep. We do still have 3 timeouts. We just really can't give up a first down here. 2nd and 6. Yeah, we saw that already. Oh, back him up. 2nd and 11. Fumble. Hold on a second. 2nd and 5 at the 11-yard line. 3rd and 4 at the 10-yard line. I can't go. I want to go to slow mode. I can't right now. They made it exciting. They fought back right at the end. It was just way too little, way too late. The offense got just absolutely nothing going until, 2 minutes left in the game. Defense played well. That's it. The safety was the difference. The safety was the difference. We lose by 2. I mean, we have to be happy with the season, though, right? We got to the semifinals. Got to the top 4. Finished the season as the number 3 rated team. Got another recruiting class coming in. That looks really solid. The dream ain't over yet. We're going to year 30 or until we win a national championship. That's what we're going to do. I'll see you guys for the start. I think it's year 24 in just a second. The new year is here and Kennesaw State is starting number 7 in the country. We did stay a 3-star program, which seems a little surprising for a team that finished in the top 4 last year, finished ranked number 3. But that's fine. We are a 90 overall, 89 offense, 91 defense. We're building a bit of a Death Star here in Georgia. We are going to be starting Damian Fine here once again, but I think our 5-star from last year is hot on his heels and will be the guy next year. In fact, I'm going to make sure he's redshirted this year. Don't want to burn a year of that 5-star, especially with how good he is right out the gate. Halfback, we are going to start Cornell Sly, 85 overall power back, 90 speed, head first workhorse, downhill balance, looks like a stud, looking good there. Wide receivers, Rambo up to a 91 overall with his 98 speed, Easy up to a 91 overall with some good abilities. Wide receiver, I mean, again, we're in a similar spot as we were last year. There's no position we really desperately need outside of one on defense we'll get to here in a second. So we're just kind of going after whoever we want. This team's in really good shape right now. And we're really just looking good. 90 overall sophomore at left tackle. 86 overall left guard. 88 overall center. 86 overall at right guard, 87 senior at right tackle, so a little bit of offensive line maybe. Defensively, Koja Mbu back for his senior season, playing up to a 94 overall with duress takedown, and recoup will be our left end. Right end, Boren, means silver duress, we will take, not silver, bronze duress, I wish it was silver, totally fine. Defensive tackle is somewhere we are going to look for some help because we really only got these 4 guys, 2 of which are seniors. So, defensive tackle, somewhere we're going to look. Hyman, 92 overall, duress, pocket disruptor, takedown, recoup. Figueroa, grip breaker, option disruptor, recoup. Left outside linebacker, 97 overall, Steven Meekins is a senior. Outside linebacker, somewhere else we're probably going to have to look here too. Lundy, senior, 92 overall. I think he's the one we just got. I think it was him from the transfer portal. Middle linebacker is looking next year's really going to be something. Then we'll probably have to start looking for some more. Miles Mayer at right outside with his silver quick jump. Cornerbacks, Fiala, one last ride. He has been so good for us. Blanket coverage jammer and platinum house call with his 99 speed. We got an 89 overall corner, platinum house call, gold house call, platinum house call. Free safety is pretty weak, but I do think he is going to be good. Just this year, he's got no abilities or anything there. On to Christopher. Strong safety, Benshaw. 87 overall junior. Ballhawk. House call. Team is looking unbelievable. Just absolutely love where we're at. We're expecting another... we can't go into years expecting to be 11-1. But I kind of am. Oh my goodness. So, non-conference. We will start with home games. No, that says at... Okay, this thing might just be broken. This says we're at Purdue. Oh, it's a neutral site. Las Vegas, Nevada. Kennesaw State taking on the number 11 Purdue Boilermakers. And then in Kennesaw, number 1 Oregon Ducks. What a way to start our season. Then we get an FCS game, which is nice. Then a couple buys. Get into some SEC play. 17 LSU, 16 Auburn. There it is. There's our apparent rival, UMass, who's number 13 in the country now. So again, the SEC has fallen off a lot. Kennesaw State's, we've kind of leapfrogged ourselves to be in a position to fully take over here in our last few years. Recruiting, swinging for the fences here yet again. 5-star wide receiver, Dextrell DeVoe. Fantastic name. 94 speed, 93 excels, 6'4". We'll take that. 5-star green gem right tackle. 5-star green gem right tackle. 4-star green gem. There weren't any 5-star D tackles this cycle. So 2 4-star green gem defensive tackles to help step in for those 2 seniors. 5-star outside linebacker, platinum quick jump. 5-star green gem right outside linebacker, platinum quick jump. 5-star corner, 97 speed, 93 excel. 5-star strong safety with house call already, 91 speed. 4-star green gem defensive end. We had a lot more guys we still need to scout. One more guy we've offered, but I'm assuming he's probably going to fall off the board here. Still being a 3-star program, 600 hours to use, just put 60 on our top 10. So that's the team, that's the schedule, that's a recruiting board. Can we keep up that momentum? 11-1, got to the Final Four. Let's find out. End of the season, we didn't get one loss. We ended up at 10-3, 10-2 in the regular season. Got to the SEC title game, lost to the Tennessee Volunteers. But a quick recap of our season so far. Started with a win against Purdue, who still ended up number 9 in the country. Big win there. 4-point loss to the number 11 Oregon Ducks, FCS, obviously. In the SEC, 3-point win at LSU. Destroyed poor old Vanderbilt. Beat Auburn yet again. Surprise, surprise. Arkansas waxed them. Alabama, we've turned the tide against the tide. Finally, we're starting to get consistent wins against Alabama there. Kentucky beat them by 1, 6-6 Kentucky. Not sure what happened on that one, but then the tide turns. In the next game, we lose to number 4 Georgia by 1 point. Beat Florida, beat UMass, lose by 4 in the SEC title game, but still good enough to get us into the playoffs. So how we're going to do the playoffs now is if we get into the final 4, we'll go through and sim and watch those. Until we get there, we've already seen it. It's fine. But then, yeah, we're either going through 30 years or until we win a title. Quick look at how our recruiting strategy worked with us going all out. I didn't move these 2 guys, so sorry about that. But these 2 corners, just kind of good depth pieces here. Reed Sokol, 91 speed, 6'1". Callaway, 3-star green gem. A couple halfbacks here. Shakir Shields. Trying to really focus more on green gems for now, because if we do keep going on this, these guys can still develop. So we really got a lot of green gem 3-star guys on here. Offensive line, a couple right guard, 3-star green gems. Did get our 5-star green gem offensive tackle. Did get one of our defensive tackles here, Kevin Hoteling. 4-star green gem left end, 3-star green gem right end, middle linebacker. Non-green gem, but 89 speed, good pursuit, solid tackling, good excel, so we added him to the board here. Anyway, did get one of our platinum quick jumps, which is huge. He's going to be a freshman with platinum quick jumps. At least we got one of them. Obviously, we'd prefer to get both, but can't win them all. Kenya Busby, our 5-star corner, 97 speed. Got him. 5-star strong safety, Mario Longoria. Got him. Missed out on quite a few here. A couple went to TCU, Michigan, Ole Miss, and Middle Tennessee. We lost this right guard too. Gosh, I wish we got both platinum quick jumps. That'd been great. Let's see where we finished. Oh, I thought we'd at least be up here somewhere on top classes. I guess I just don't sign enough people to really rate highly in that, and that's fine. I'm still happy with the recruiting class we got. I'm still happy with the progress this team has made. Let's take a quick look at our season stats, and then we're just going to advance next week for this first playoff game, like I said, until we get to the Final Four. Fine. Another great season. 3,100 yards, 37 touchdowns, 8 interceptions, 70% completion. Best quarterback in school history. I think not even close. Cornell Sly. Glad we gave him the nod to start there. 1,400 rush yards, 5.7 yards per attempt, 10 touchdowns, 54 broken tackles, and not a single fumble. Wish we had you for more than one more year here, buddy, but you know what? I appreciate you. Lyle Wake leads us in receiving yards, 1,116 touchdowns. My goodness. Rambo, 860 and 7. Easy, 530 and 8. Ogle, 480 and 4. Let's see. Defense, I see a 16. Stephen Meekins, 16 sacks on the season. Senior, though, Hyman Senior is going to be gone. Sophomore Nazir Bourne, our other defensive end, 7 sacks. Mbu, great career. Much appreciated. 4 interceptions here, 2 for Fiala as his swan song continues. Let's take a quick look at the playoff bracket here. Because it's a 3 versus 8. Oh no, yeah, we're rated number 3 and 8, but we're actually the 11 and 6 seed, so we are playing first round. So we'll sim through the first round. We'll hopefully sim through Tennessee. Then if we play Jacksonville State, who somehow ended up as the 2 seed here, which is crazy. TCU or Georgia. Maybe we get some revenge on TCU or revenge on Georgia for the regular season, or Jacksonville State. But we got to make it there first, one game at a time. We're just going through past these. Just going right on past these. Let's see. Hopefully 11 and 3. That's a win. That's a win for Kennesaw. Moving on to round number 2. SEC title game rematch against the Tennessee Volunteers in the Fiesta Bowl. See if we can't get back to the semifinals. But again, we're just going through it. We've seen us win this round before. Not that big of a deal anymore. We're at that level of program. If we win, great. I think we won. Plus 696. I think that's going to be a win. It is. It is. We are 12 and 3. We are back in the Final Four with Kennesaw. Who are we going to be taking on in the semifinal game? Is it a rematch against TCU from last year? Is it a rematch from this regular season against Georgia? Is it a fresh matchup against Jacksonville State? That's what I'd prefer, just to be honest with you. Just dominated. We'll check our scores and everything here too. We got the Horned Frogs again. The Owls and the Horned Frogs meeting once again in the Final Four. Last year, they got smoked by Oregon in the title game. They ended up losing by 21. I think it was 31-10. TCU lost. But now's our chance. Now is our chance. We demolished Virginia Tech, beat them by 24. Tennessee, a little bit closer, 38-30. Our offense playing well, defense not so much. We got number 1 Miami, their Heisman Trophy winning quarterback. Number 4 Texas State up top. The 10 seed and the 11 seed at the bottom. Back in the Sugar Bowl, back against TCU. We got to get our revenge, boys. We got to get our revenge, boys. They're still 87 overall. We're 88. We got this. We got this. Jump ahead, normal speed, end of game. Let's see. Hopefully, and we are starting with the ball. Let's see if our offense can put it together a little bit better than we were able to last year when we were in this same spot against this same team. So I think we started. Oh, don't love seeing a sack to get us started here. That's how we like to get started. That's exactly how we like to get started, Kennesaw. Bounce back from the sack. Touchdown, a minute and 18 seconds into the game. Fine. Struggled against this team last year, but maybe he found something. Found some weaknesses in this defense, and they might have found some right back at us. And that's really bad. To have an Imbu go down like that this early is very, very bad. Wow, so TCU answers right back and scores in 4 plays. I think we scored in 4 plays, and it's 7-7. It seems like this is how our playoffs have kind of gone. We've scored a ton of points, but our defense has been giving up a lot of points. Let's see, offense, that's a lot of pressure on our offense, an early 3rd and 10, and no problem. There's Rambo. There is Rambo. We need him to step up. 2nd and 10, 3rd and 8, midfield for Kennesaw. Pass dropped. Gonna have to punt it away. Good punt, though. Very, very good punt. Pins them inside the 10. Yeah, at the 5. Sacks them. Meekins, our 97 overall linebacker. And 13 yards. I'm telling you, getting a sack on first down is the worst thing that can happen. Our touchdown came after getting a sack on first down. Then we sack them and pin them back at what, the 2? And then bam, 13. 3rd and 9. Good job. Good job. Good job, defense. Gave up some yards there. Gave them a little breathing room, but ended up getting the stop. That's what's really important. Okay, offense, please. Fine. Please, buddy. Please. I do not want to lose to TCU again in the Final Four. Oh my gosh. 3rd down, pass thrown away again. Whew, okay. Fine, you're driving me a... They are gashing us with these runs. That's 2 over 30-yard runs TCU's had on us now. Oh no, 2 minutes left in the first half. Come on, defense. 3rd and 1. How about a sack? Or a first down. Okay. TCU at the 23-yard line, at the 14-yard line. 2nd and 1, pass knocked away. Another 3rd and 1. Meekins again getting in. There we go. Come on, Kennesaw. Minute 12, 2 timeouts. Nothing but time for the offense to put something together here. A good kick return too, starting at the 36 and sacked on first down. And pass knocked away on 2nd down. A penalty on 3rd down. Well, so much for getting points before half. Let's not give up any points before half here either, though. They only got 1 timeout, so they might not get too crazy here. 15 seconds. Another 12 yards at midfield, out of timeouts, though. Take it to half. Down by 3. I mean, our offense, that first drive, we scored a, 60-yard touchdown. Other than that, that was it. So our offense not really putting things together. Great force here so far. Defense hanging on, though. 3rd and 10 for TCU, and they run it. They run it for 23 yards. 3rd and 11, please. Okay. If we gave up another rush on 3rd and long like that, that would have been absolutely devastating. Field goal attempt is up. It is good. It's still only a 6-point game, though, so 1 drive by Fine, we can take the lead here. That's it. Just 1. That's all we need. Or an interception. I'm growing to hate TCU. If we don't pull this off, I am going to have a lifelong grudge against the TCU Horned Frogs. If they take us out back-to-back years, But the game is far from over. Only down by 9. Minute and a half left in the third. Just offense, please. Something. 3rd and 6. Back them up 10 yet again. 3rd and 16. Pass thrown away. Good punt. Oh. I was in the middle of saying, oh, what a good punt. It's going to pin him so far back. And they ran it back. 84-yard punt return. I mean, we're in for a touchdown. It's an 8-point game. 4 minutes to go. I can't believe they ran a punt back for a touchdown. Of all the things to happen, they run a punt back for a touchdown. Okay, defense. 3rd and 5. Please. Please, defense. Please. Back them up. 4th and 3. They're punting. Okay. Our ball at the 8-yard line, down by 8. Damian Fine, it's your senior season. We cannot go out like this. We got to at least let it come down to a 2-minute warning. Or 2-point conversion, excuse me. Keep going to Rambo. Another 17 yards, down to the 38-yard line. Get sacked again. 2nd and 16 now. Take 7 of it back. 3rd and 9. Minute 40 to go. 4th and 9. It all comes down to this for Kennesaw State. Touchdown. 2-point. No good. Again. We still have all our timeouts, though. So we just can't give up a first down here. And we'll at least have a shot. We can go slow mode if we get the ball back here. We are going to be getting it back for a touchback. Okay. 36 seconds, out of timeouts, down by 2. To avoid the exact same fate as last year, where it came down 2-point conversion against TCU. We didn't get it. We lost by 2. We didn't get this 2-point conversion. We're down by 2. 36 seconds. Get the first down and go. We still got 30 seconds. I think we got like a 91 kick power, though. So hopefully we're just spiking. That's fine. Okay, 26 seconds. Come on. Not TCU again. Just not TCU again, please. Hate it. Hate that play. We have no timeouts, 26 seconds. We're taking a 4-yard drag. And we're spiking again. Not like this, man. 4th and 6, 13 seconds. And you got the first down. So we can go spike it and have a chuck. Have it pretty much a Hail Mary to win this game now. 5 seconds left. We're going to lose to TCU by 2 because of a failed 2-point conversion 2 years in a row. Where are you going? Just chuck it, buddy. Make something happen. God. No shot. Absolutely no shot. That just happened. No. What in the world happened on that play? He was standing back there for so long. It looked like nothing was there. And the guy was just wide open and just ran right down the sideline. Kennesaw State's going to the championship. That's how you get your revenge, boys. That's how you get your revenge. A failed 2-point conversion. I thought for sure we were losing by 2 yet again to the Horned Frogs. Not this time, boys. Not this time. Kennesaw's not going out like that. I got to see what happened on this play. So let's see. So easy out there on the right. Hard flat. Were they just in? They were in like a cover 2. Yeah. So they were just in a cover 2 hard flat, it looks like. So that just left Easy all by himself. They're just standing in the middle of the field. He's down on the flat. Safety up with that receiver. Gets blocked. And Kennesaw's going to the goddamn title game. And after all that, it comes down to this. 24 years in the making. Now, those first 15 years were a little bit wasted. We were trying to play nice with our new SEC friends and only recruit, players that matched our school star level, and it got us nowhere. We brought in a new administration, a new everything, changed the whole philosophy of the team after 15 years, and here we are. Just like that. National title game. Let's see if this Parliament of Owls can fly through a hurricane. 87 overall Miami, 89 offense, 87 defense, 88 overall Kennesaw State, 87 offense, 90 defense for the national championship. Let's rock. Let's rock. We'll watch the intros here a little bit. We got to see our boys come out of the tunnel. This team we put a lot of blood, sweat, and tears into trying to put together. And it's all for that. It's all for that trophy to come home to Kennesaw, Georgia. Is this the time? If we do win this, it's over. Our Kennesaw series is done. We've accomplished our goal. We put what got them to the SEC and won a national championship. If not, we bring it back. We run it back. There they are. The 2040, whatever it was. I don't even remember what year we're in. It's how much of a whirlwind this whole national championship week is for me, you know. The GM, the long reigning GM of Kennesaw. Super sim this sucker. Jump ahead. End of the game. Here we go. Here it is. I just hope it's a game. Unless I'm fine with us blowing out Miami. I just don't want us to get killed. Just to be honest, I just don't want us to get hammered here. Which we might, because Miami's offense is very, very good. They have the Heisman winning quarterback. But they're facing early 3rd and 13. They only get half of it. They have to punt opening drive of the game. Kennesaw's offense on the field. Dude, this guy's an unbelievable punt returner. I love him so much. If we can run the ball, I love our chances. If we can run the ball. Jared Crook, our backup halfback. That's how we start a game, boys. That's how we start a game, boys. Was that 51-yard touchdown on our second play of offense after getting an early stop on defense. Early advantage to the Owls of Kennesaw. 2nd and 8 for Miami. 3rd and 5 for the Hurricanes. Back them up. Back them up, defense. Get in there and get after them. A short punt. Big return, net 12-yard punt, good field position again for the Owls. If we keep the run game going, I love our chances. Obviously, we're not expecting... Why is the quarterback taking those? I don't like the quarterback taking those. Obviously, we're not expecting to rip off constant 50-yard runs, but if we can just get chunks of yardage that we haven't seen us be able to do in our other playoff games, and Meekins... Still the defensive hero. The only defensive player we ever see pop up is Meekins. Oh, we do give up the first down though. Miami getting a drive going down by 7, looking to tie this up here in the second quarter. 3rd and 5 for the Hurricanes. Stop short, 4th and 1. They might go for it in this instance. They do, and they get it. That seems about right. Your defense hardly ever gets a stop there, I swear. And now a 3rd and 5 at the 26. 4th and 4, they can't go for this one, right? This has got to be field goal. Field goal's up. Field goal is good. Kennesaw keeps the 4-point lead. 2 minutes and 14 seconds left. Another good kick return sets us up at almost the 40-yard line. If we can get a good 2-minute drive here that results in points, huge. Right in the middle of me saying that, I noticed it was 3rd and 7, but we pick it up. Then he finds Rambo with the first down. Down to Miami's 28-yard line already. Should certainly be field goal range, but let's not settle for a field goal. Let's not just sit back and take 3 here. Keep the pressure on. Thrown away. 3rd and 8 at the 19. Pass dropped. Ogle. That's a big drop. That's a big drop. So we do settle for the field goal. Still pushes it to a 7-point lead, which obviously is better than a 4-point lead. But I wish we didn't drop that pass. Looks like Miami's pretty happy to just take this to half. Yeah, 4th and 4. They just run it again. Take it to half. It's our ball. Up by 7 to start the second half. Oh, come on, Kennesaw. Come on, Kennesaw. Are you kidding me? Who else but Rambo? Who else would it be but Rambo? Taking it over. Ooh. Get the ball to your playmakers and good things happen, man. We got Rambo for his 98 speed. Then he turned into just a stud and an interception by our middle linebacker. Kennesaw State up by 14 with the ball. 1st and 10 at Miami's 29. Is this it? 1st and 10 at the 13. 2nd and 9 at the 12. Even a field goal makes it a 3-score lead. So I'm fine. Run the ball. Kill some clock here. That's totally okay. Take our 3. Take our 3. Yep. Don't do anything dumb. Make it a 3-score game. Minute and a half left in the 3rd. Has Kennesaw State done it? It's a little early because we know Miami has to have an explosive offense with that quarterback, but they keep running the ball, which I love to see, especially in this situation. It's a minute left in the 3rd. They're still running the ball. 3rd and 10, 5-yard penalty on the defense, hands them a 1st down. That I don't love to see, but they're still running the ball. What do we do in Miami? Punt it. They punted it. They punted it. They did it. They just ran out the clock themselves in the whole 3rd quarter and then punted the ball away. Just run every play. Run every single play. That's all we need to do. Just kill clock. Even if we picked up one 1st down, that's fine. Took a minute and a half off, though. 3 minutes, 18 seconds to go. Pinned them deep on that punt, too. Pinned them at the 0. Then they rip off a 31-yard run. They're still running the ball. At the 0, you kind of expect that. Didn't expect to see the 31-yard gain, though. 2.5 minutes, another big run. They're still running the ball. And, of course, who else but Meekins? Who else but Meekins on this defense? Minute 40 to go. You know, we're going slow mode for the last minute and a half. We got to see either us blow this in historic fashion or secure the win and secure the national title. We got to watch the boys get it done. 3rd and 17, minute and a half to go. Just checks it down. 4th and 10. I mean, this game should be over anyway. I don't want to say anything out loud. I don't want to say anything out loud. God, they gave him that. They gave him that. They actually gave him that. Okay, 1st 10 at the 20, minute and 7, up by 17. There we go, boys. There we go, boys. No pressure at all. Just all day. All day to throw. After what we saw, how we got to this game, I can't take anything for granted. So many silly things can happen here. Blitz coming. Wide open. Back of the end zone. Touchdown Hurricanes. 10-point lead for Kennesaw. Less than a minute remaining. I believe 1 timeout left for Miami. You know what we're actually going to do? Even if we do hold on and win this game, we're going to push it through 30 years and just see if we can. We won't do this like simulation anymore. But I just want to see if we can just see what happens. Kicks up, kicks good. Onside kick incoming. Recover it and it's over. Recover it and Kennesaw State is your national champions. Take your knee, start the celebration, grease the light poles in Kennesaw. The fans are going to be going wild. Back home, the Owls, the Parliament are your national champions. We've done it. So since we opened up our recruiting, it took us 9 years to turn Kennesaw State into the national champions. We got awful lucky to get here with that game against TCU. But man, oh man, what a ride for the boys. What an unbelievable ride for the Owls. Celebrate, Coach. Celebrate, Coach Hootie. You've earned it. You were here through thick and thin. We believed in him the whole time. Through 15 years of mediocrity. Our best season through 15 years was 7-5. There's a lot of 3-9s, a lot of 4-8s, a few 2-10s in there. It was all worth it just for this moment. It's a heavy time, man. It's a heavy moment. We've done it. Well, now we got 5 or 6 years left. Let's see if we can't win a few more. See at the start of next year. So how we're going to do this until we get through 30 years, it's only a few more. I'm not going to go through all the recruiting and how the team looks. We're just going to look at kind of the end of season recaps. Just kind of see. We've accomplished our main goal. Now we're just going to see, can we do it again? So I will see you guys actually probably for the end of next season. If we get to the playoffs, then we'll go through like week by week and see how we do. I think that's how we'll do it. we'll see if national champion Kennesaw State. How sweet does that sound? End of year 25, we're 12-0. We might have built something here in Kennesaw that could last for a while. Non-conference, knocked off Penn State, UCLA, FCS, at Ball State, all fairly comfortably. UCLA only by 5, actually. In the SEC, the number 20 ranked Mississippi State Bulldogs beat them by 6, LSU by 3, Kentucky by 14, Georgia by 14, Florida by 4. Auburn just, how long has it been since we've lost to Auburn? I feel like it's been 20 years. We just keep beating Auburn. Beat Arkansas, beat Alabama. Now, in the SEC title game against Auburn, they ended up 8-4, 7-1 in the SEC. Of course, their one loss being to us. I expect us to win that. We are 89 overall right now, 89 offense, 90 defense, up to 3.5-star program. Quick look at how our boys performed. We did start our 5-star Jaquan Crouch, redshirt freshman, who was really good. 2,460 yards, 24 touchdowns, 2 interceptions. I said years ago, if we can find quarterbacks that don't throw 15 interceptions, we might be onto something. Arlette, Fine, and now Crouch have certainly helped with that. McKinney, great year, 1,100 yards on the ground for him, 17 touchdowns. Receiving 800 yards for Montgomery, 630 for Wake. Our tight end Ogle, 300. Defense, sack leader Polaris, 6, 5.5 for Steiner, 4.5 McLaren. I mean, just spreading the love all over the place. That's what we love to see. Same with interceptions. Only 2 ties for the lead, but a lot of people with 1. Love what we're seeing. I get 12-0. That's crazy. The reigning, defending, undisputed national champion Kennesaw State Owls. Our recruiting class for this year, we got a 4-star quarterback, Vernon Marcus, field general. 3-star halfback, a couple different tight ends, 4-star Green Gem Cole McFarland. We're waiting on Russo. We actually might lose out on him, but it's fine because we have another one here, Keelan Ansah, 4-star. Offensive line, 3-star center, 3-star right guard we're waiting on, 4-star Green Gem right guard, 3-star Green Gem right tackle. Defense, some defensive line help here with a few different defensive ends. Greg Gay, 4-star, 4-star Green Gem Dre Aviles, 4-star Derek Uzoma. Some linebackers here, Antoine Arnett, 4-star Green Gem. Cornerbacks, Jimmy Padrino, 96 speed, 6 feet tall, 94 XL, 5-star corner. 5-star corner, Gregory Hester. 3-star free safety, 4-star, oh, this is another quarterback, don't know why he's down here, 4-star Green Gem quarterback. So we got 2 new quarterbacks coming in, but I love that 5-star we actually already got starting, so we'll see. Now we'll just kind of go through week by week at the end of the season, see how we do. No more Sims. We saw us win the title. That's all we had to do. But we did lose that guy to Colorado. Honestly, not a big deal. So Auburn, SEC title game. Let's see. We haven't lost to Auburn in so long. It would be kind of fitting if this is the one time we did. But we'll see. Nope. 13-0 SEC champions in year 25. Kennesaw State. Somehow that dropped us to number 2 in the rankings. We were 1 heading into that and won the SEC title. Knocks us down to number 2. Not a huge deal, but for playoff seeding, maybe it is. I don't even care about the bracket. I don't care about anything. This team's unbelievable. Let's see, who are we gonna got? Coordinator of the year, our offensive coordinator, Dylan Murphy. Excellent. It would be cool to see us win the Heisman at some point, but we're just never going to throw enough touchdowns, I don't think. Obviously, we get the bye here in week 1. Let's see who we are going to face in the second round of the college football playoffs. Our 3rd straight year making it. Went Final Four, lost to TCU. Final Four, beat TCU, won the national championship. Let's see who we got. The Colorado Buffaloes. They just stole that offensive tackle from us. Let's see if we can get some revenge here and knock them out of the playoffs. See if we can't get to the Final Four for 3 straight seasons. That would, I think we did, plus 544, 14-0, knock off Colorado into the semifinals. Yes, we know we won. Thank you, the Fiesta Bowl. Let's see, do we get to play the Rose Bowl? Every time it's been the Sugar Bowl now. National championship game rematch in the Orange Bowl against the Miami Hurricanes. Can we do it again? Let's see. I could see us losing this one for sure. Nope. I think we won. I think we did. 15-0. Back in the national title game. So 3 straight years now. Final Four. Won the title. Now we're back in the title game. Who do we got? Who do we got? D'Angelo Felix, Player of the Week. Congratulations, buddy. It's our redshirt freshman quarterback. Of course. Of course. It's TCU. Who else would it be but the Horned Frogs? Let's see. Let's see. This is our rubber match. They beat us 2 years ago. We beat them last year. Now we meet in the title game. Plus 757. I like the looks of that. 16-0. The Kennesaw State Owls. Oh my goodness. What have we done? What have we built here? This team is preposterous. 16-0? Back-to-back national champions. Nazir Borin was a stud in the title game. Crouch didn't do a whole heck of a lot. That could have been a close game with how low his stats were. But our defense obviously stepped up there. We got CEO. Sure, why not? Can we look back? Yes, let's look at the bracket. Was that 21-19? Did we just beat them by 2? Dude, us and TCU just played classics. So before that, we hammered Colorado, beat them by 17. Beat Miami by 7. TCU beat Coastal Carolina by 2 to get to the championship. Then we beat them by 2 to win our second straight national title with Kennesaw. Let's see if we can keep it going. How many in a row can we win? How many straight games can we win? Let's find out. The end of year 26 is here, and the undefeated season, the undefeated streak did come to an end pretty early. We didn't even make the conference title game. We only played 6 SEC games. Not entirely sure how that happened, but we still did get to 10-2. Still are in the playoffs, playing Boston College in round 1. Started the year facing off against Miami yet again, knocked them off by 14. Then somehow lost by 12 to Baylor, who finished 3-9. I don't know. I don't know what to tell you. Then we were cruising along the SEC. 3-point loss to Texas was our lone loss in the conference there. But yeah, I don't know how we ended up with just 6 SEC games. I don't know. Doesn't make a huge difference. I mean, we're 10-2. We're in the playoffs. We're pretty happy. Quick look at our season stats. See how our 5-star quarterback did this year. Does look like he got injured a little bit, so Texada came into play, but another 21 touchdown, 3 interception, 2,400 yard season. Still pretty good there. Rushing, probably some more injuries here, honestly, for these to be so split. 2 700-plus yard rushers, though, combined for 18 touchdowns on the season. Man, we have built a juggernaut here, and look at our tight end. It's his senior season, which is too bad, but he ended up being pretty dang good for us. Defensively, not quite the monsters we had last year, but still 8 sacks for Carmona as a sophomore. We love to see that. 3 here, 3 just kind of across the board. We did get somebody with 4, so that is better than last year, and then spread out 1 each all over the place. All right, and recruiting-wise, I'm really not paying that much attention to recruiting anymore. We're just kind of going after the big guys. We just have such a limited time left, and we're just trying to get whatever by need at this point. So we only have 12 people right now. Hopefully at the transfer portal we can add a few more. There was nothing we desperately needed. We did get a 4-star green gem wide receiver here, James Bean, 95 speed route running wide receiver, a couple more 3-stars, some offensive line help here, 4-star D tackle. Missed out on I think every 5-star, but we did get some good safety help here too with 2 4-star green gem free safeties. Obviously, one can go to strong safety or something if we really want to. So that is how our year went. Let's find out. Can we go for the three-peat? This is 4 straight years in the playoffs, going for our 3rd straight title. I think we lost. I think we lost right away. We did. We dropped our first game. The fall-off of Kennesaw State. What happened here? 43-41. A barn burner. Defense lets us down there, giving up 43 points to Boston College. That's kind of insane. So we got 4 years left. We'll see. Maybe we can grab another title or 2. I'll see you guys at the end of next year. Year whatever we in. I'm not sure what happened. We actually got our highest overall team. We were 91 overall. Finished 7-5. On the season. So we started number 10 Wisconsin, lost that one by 3. That's okay. That'll happen sometimes. FAU number 15, housed them by 21. FCS we beat, James Madison we beat, Mississippi State we lose by 3, UMass again we beat by 2, and we finally lost to Auburn. The first time in, I don't know, 20 years we have finally lost to the Auburn Tigers. So it looks like the SEC is starting to get some bite back. Might be kind of rough for us. Number 12 Tennessee beats us by 21, and Georgia beats us by 5, but at least we beat Alabama again, so that is good. But yeah, we're up to 4-star program, 91 overall, 91 offense, 92 defense, 7-5, so let's see how our boys did for the season, I guess. See, maybe we can figure out kind of what happened here. Another great season by our quarterback. 2,300 yards, 27 touchdowns, 3 interceptions. Really good. Neely, solid season. He did get hurt, but still. We have good enough backups. That shouldn't be a problem. And no receiver really step up and take over like we've seen in recent years. Only 506 yards being our leader. Ron Bowser. Was it our defense? I see 11 sacks from somebody. Amari Berry with 11 sacks. 8.5 by Schaefer. They're both a lot of redshirt juniors up here. We like to see that. There's one senior, Nick Santiago. Polares with 3. Let's see, interceptions. Yeah, we didn't quite force the turnovers. Only 2 here. 4 people with 1, so only 6 turnovers on the season. Yeah, I guess that makes 7-5 make a little bit more sense, but for the first time in 4 seasons, we will be sitting out of the college football playoff. But we did bounce back pretty strongly in our recruiting. We got some of our 5-stars we were looking at this time, unlike last year. We did just get this quarterback just because it said we needed a quarterback, so we went ahead and grabbed him, and he actually looks pretty dang good. A little slow, but 90 throw power, 85 short, 83 medium. All looks pretty good. 3-star power back here, 89 speed, 91 excel with balance. We'll take that on a 3-star all day. Bunch of wide receivers. 4-star physical, 6'3", 93 speed, 93 jumping, 90 excel. Love what we see there. 4-star green gem, physical, 6'3", 94 speed. 4-star green gem, deep threat, 97 speed, 93 excel. 4-star, another physical, 6'4", 92 speed. Defensively, some defensive line help on the way, boys. 5-star Santa Claus. 5-star green gem, Josh Burns with duress and recoup. 3-star green gem, right end Max Charles. 5-star D tackle, Tavares Theus, pocket disruptor, takedown, recoup. 4-star power rusher, green gem with recoup. A couple middle linebackers, Willie Nene. Watch me whip, watch me Nene, wrap up, 88 speed, 86 excel. 5-star green gem, Matthew Mouch with wrap up, 91 speed. Some secondary help here too. Lacaris Boger Jammer house call, 5 stars, 92 speed, 6'2". My goodness. 4-star green gem Peter Farine, 94 speed, 6'1", 93 acceleration. 4-star Mark Garfield, 6'1", 99 speed, coming in with house call. And a new kicker, 3-star green gem with 90 house call. Oh, what? With 90 kick power. 90 house call? Doesn't even make any sense. But yeah, we don't care about whatever bowl game we're in. We're just going to get to next season. We're going to see if we can't get this back on track. We want one more national title at least. And I think we got 3 more years to do it. So let's see how next year goes. That's more like at the end of 2051. We are back to 10-2, the number 7 team in the country. But we are on the outside looking in of the conference championship game. So hopefully we're still going to make the playoffs this year. We'll find out. Number 7 is going to be close. It depends on the conference winners and auto bids and everything like that. But yeah, got off to a hot start this season. Our quarterback, I know, threw for 6 touchdowns in this game because he was the player of the week. Knocked off Jacksonville State. Tennessee was number 1 at the time. We won that game 14-10. FCS obviously win there. Ole Miss 37-13. Number 12 Oklahoma 19-10. Mississippi State, they were I think like 6-1 at this time, something like that. They were pretty highly rated too. Managed to win that one. Georgia nicked us by 6 there. 2 back-to-back tough losses there. 6-point loss to number 3 Georgia. That's what keeps us out of the SEC title game. 2-point loss to LSU, and then we gave Texas their only loss in conference, their only loss on the season. We beat them 38-7. We are up to a 3.5-star program here as well. 91 overall, 91 offense, 92 offense, 91 defense. So the team still looking good. We just hope we get a crack into the playoffs here. Crouch must have gotten injured this season here. Tough way to end his tenure at Kennesaw State. Turry comes in. They combined for 2,700 yards, 27 touchdowns, 5 interceptions. So combined, a solid season there. No, halfback didn't. Oh, he got hurt too. So a few injuries. Bowser steps back up again. He's been really, really solid for us. Montgomery, another senior. So we are losing quite a few of our receiving options. We'll see. Oh my goodness. Amari Berry, 20.5 sacks on the season from the left end. Whoa, okay. Too bad he's a senior. That is crazy. 10.5 from our senior as well. So the defense just really took over for the season here, which helps with the injuries we had on offense. Recruiting wise, I think we got 17 recruits came in. A 4-star green gem quarterback, Marquise Parkey. 1 halfback, green gem power back, 90 speed, 87 excel, solid. A few wide receiver help here. 3-star green gem Kiki Dahl, 3-star Nick Martini, 93 speed, so we'll give him a shot. Dylan McCluster, Dexter McCluster's great grandson, 92 speed, 93 excel, 6'2". Some offensive line help here as well. 4-star right guard with 2nd level screen enforcer. 5-star right tackle Fitel Satelli. Go with that. 5-star offensive tackle Doug Sampson, platinum pocket shield, PA shield wear down. 5-star right tackle. 4-star green gem center. 3-star green gem center, because these guys can go over at guard too. 5-star green gem defensive end David Aguilar, run stopper. 4-star pass coverage middle linebacker. 5-star power rushing right outside linebacker Tony Titus with a silver quick jump. 5-star right outside linebacker with a gold quick jump, and a 3-star green gem corner, 92 speed, 6 feet tall. So still getting solid recruiting classes coming in. We are keeping the team going strong here for this very final stretch. I want to say we have this year and then 2 years left, maybe 3. I don't really know. I guess we'll find out. Obviously, we're not in the conference championship game. We got to see what bowl game we do end up in, and really, really hope it is the playoffs here. Fingers crossed. We want to see the playoffs pop up here. Please, please, please. Number 7. It should be. I think that's going to be back in the playoffs for us. Take a 1-year break. Somehow we went 7-5. Tennessee receiver, 16 touchdowns, wins the Heisman Trophy. We won. Best defensive. Yeah, 20 sacks. That'll do it. I wish he could have won the Heisman. All right, let's see. Some our defense. Yeah, got it. Best defensive end. Great. If we win best defensive player. Oh, and the best center. Look at this team. Just stacking up the accolades. Left and right. Yes, okay. Great. I understand. Let me see. Oregon in the playoffs. In the playoffs. We're back, baby. We took 1 year off. Now we're right back. We're just moving on. We're going to take care of Oregon. We're taking care of Oregon. No sweat. Nope, we lost. Back in the playoffs. Back losing in the first week. So I think we've got... I want to say we have 2 years left. Let's see if we can't grab one more national title. I'll see you guys next season. The end of year 29, and we are in a bit of a familiar position we saw just a few years ago. Another undefeated season, 12-0 regular season, 1-0 in the SEC championship. Puts us at 13-0. Again, somehow the number 2 seed. I don't know how we can't possibly get the number 1 seed, but it is what it is. So non-conference, FCS, San Diego State, Utah gave us one of our best games of the season. Only won that one by 4. At Western Michigan, kind of handled them. Into the SEC, Vanderbilt smoked by 21. Oklahoma, another one we snuck by, but Oklahoma is pretty good this year, number 25 in the country. Ole Miss beat them by 8. South Carolina, don't know what happened here, 13-11, but hey, a win's a win. We will take it. Mississippi State beat them. Texas A&M, of course. Kentucky, a shutout victory, and back on track against the Auburn Tigers. Restored balance on that one. And then in the SEC title game, won that one 24-20, 13-0 with our 91 overall 4-star program. We've only got this year and 1 year left. Really would love to grab one more national championship. See if we can't get another undefeated season in here too. Our team this year, Teray, our quarterback, 2,800 yards, 23 touchdowns, 6 interceptions. Go figure. You find quarterbacks that don't throw 15 interceptions this season, you can find some success. Halfback Shields, almost 1,000 yards, 7 touchdowns. Love what we're seeing here. Of course, you will notice halfbacks, these all are seniors, so we went very limited on recruiting because we only have 1 season left. Halfback was definitely somewhere we had to make sure we got somebody to play next year. Receiving wise, James Bean, James Bean, 818 yards, 4 scores, and 13 games ago the season started. McFarland, our tight end, another senior, another position we had to make sure we got on the recruiting trail for. Defensively, we were spreading the wealth all over the place. 7.5 sacks for Santa Claus, 6.5 for Stranad, 6.5 for Burns. Cormier gets in there, Avaliz gets in there. Same thing with interceptions, 4, 3, 2, 2, 1, 1. Just everybody chipping in, a full team effort to accomplish this undefeated season. We'll take a look at our recruits. We only got 9. I think they're all either 5-star or 4-star green gems. Halfback here, Oscar Ayu, 91 speed, 91 XL elusive back. Dakota Yang, wide receiver, 5-star green gem, 99 speed. Boy, do I wish we had more years with some of these guys. This 5-star wide receiver, platinum shifty, takeoff, 97 speed, 95 XL. Tight end, we found 4 stars. Max Valles, 84 speed, 6'5". Greg Thorne, 84 speed, 6'6". There'll be somebody we can just plug in and play right away. Right outside linebacker, Emeka Melifonwu. That name sounds familiar for some reason. Maybe it's just the last name, Melifonwu. Isn't that a safety in the NFL right now? 5-star cornerback, P.J. Sturgis, 96 speed, 6 feet tall. Then a couple strong safeties, mainly just positions we noticed we need somebody for our swan song season next year. But for now, let's find out who we are going to play in the bowl game. I did look at the bracket. I guess I could have shown that to you guys. I will after this. We are getting an SEC rematch no matter what happens in the first round. Is it Georgia or is it the Tennessee Volunteers? Obviously, it's Tennessee. And you'll never guess, if we win this, who could potentially be waiting for us in the semifinals. TCU. Just our rivals. We can't escape them in the playoffs. Could be a potential semifinal matchup there. I don't know how Purdue got the 1 seed at 12-1, but that is what it is. It's not a concern. We got to beat them all eventually at some point. Let's start right now. Let's just move on. We already won the national title a couple of times. We're just skipping through the next week. This video's, I've already started editing it, and I know it's over 2 hours long, so we don't need to make this any longer. We lost to Tennessee anyway. Excellent. Great. The undefeated season, and then we lose first round of the playoffs, 34-20 by 10. I got to see how TCU does. I got to. I pray for year 30, let it be us and TCU for the title. That would make me so happy. No, Tennessee's just on a roll. Maybe we just ran into a buzzsaw here. You thought 13-0 Kennesaw was the buzzsaw. It might have been the Volunteers. Let's see who won the actual national title here. Yeah, I think Tennessee's 52-17. I don't think there was beating Tennessee. I think it was just their year of destiny. Congratulations to the Volunteers. They beat TCU by 3 and then handle Colorado, and UConn almost got in there. So disappointing, exciting to be 13-0. Lose your first playoff game's a little rough, but that is it for year 29. We got 1 year left. I will see you guys at the end of year 30. Actually, before we get to the end of the season, I am going to show the team before year 30. And remember, our first 15 years, we're recruiting a lot of only 1 or 2-star guys. So in the 15 years we've opened this up, we have gotten up to a 93 overall 4-star team, 88 overall at quarterback, 89 overall we got in the transfer portal here. That came in huge at halfback, or else we had a 79 in that spot. Wide receivers, 87, 86, 86, 84, speed everywhere. Tight end, Hasty, the senior, 84 overall, 86 speed. I have an 88 at left tackle, 89 at left guard, 84 at center, so a little weak on our center and right guard, but a solid enough line. Santa Claus, pocket disruptor and recoup at left end. Right end, Dutton, grip breaker and recoup there. D-tackle, Strand and Theus, pocket disruptor, takedown, recoup. Duress, pocket disruptor, takedown. Pretty good defensive line. Redmond will be 1 outside linebacker. Duress, pocket disruptor, grip breaker. Middle linebackers, Mouch and watch me whip, watch me nay-nay. Mouch could potentially be the highest overall we ever had if we could play out more seasons. He's already a 96 overall as a redshirt sophomore. That's insane. Right outside linebacker, we will have Grimes with his gold quick jump. Corner, Vereen, 89 overall, 94 speed, knockout. Garfield, cornerback 2, 88, 99 speed, blanket. Coverage, house call. Boger, Hester, Ware. You guys can see everybody else on the screen here. Free safety will be Null. Strong safety will be Perriman. Yeah, we'll just let him be there. It's fine. It's the last season. Let's go out with a bang, boys. I just wanted to give an update of where we actually ended up. Now let's see how the season goes. Honestly, kind of a lackluster way for us to go out here. 8-4 in our final season. Funny, you get your highest overalls and things just happen to go wrong. Lost our first one to Florida State by 10. They ended up 8-4, so not the worst loss, but not great. Then SEC play must have just really gone poorly for us here. Alabama, we did manage to beat them. We can't lose to Auburn in our last season. That is just nasty business. Then lost to Georgia, finished it by getting waxed by Oklahoma. So year 30 didn't go great for us, but over this 15-year run, we'll take a look at our team. We'll just see how our boys did. Why not? Why not? He was fine. 2350, 22 touchdowns, 4 interceptions. That's okay. Wow, both these halfbacks. Oh, he got hurt. They combined for, wow, almost 1,600 yards. Okay. 1,000-yard receiver with Gentry. That's always nice to see. Let's see. Sack-wise, 7.5, 7.66. Pretty good. Oh, okay. So we just didn't force any turnovers. Makes it hard to win games. But, I mean, we'll see. I say we should get a bowl game, but who the heck knows. But either way, moving Kennesaw State to the SEC, we knew that was going to be a challenge. We knew, especially with the recruiting restrictions, I know I've mentioned a lot, but this video is really long. I've recorded it over multiple days. I don't always remember what I say. That we knew it was going to be very tough. If we stuck with that, I don't think we ever had the chance to even come close to what we ended up doing here over these last 15 years. We did make the Citrus Bowl. All right, let's end it with a bowl win. But over these last 15 years, we made the playoffs 5 times, I think, including 4 years in a row. We went undefeated twice during the regular season. 1 year we went fully undefeated. Won back-to-back national championships with Kennesaw. I mean, overall, how can we not be just over the moon happy with where we ended this team? We certainly are leaving them in a better spot than we found them. Coach Hootie Blowfish, you did your part, buddy. Us as the GM, we were a 1-2 punch, a 1-2 combo, and we got the job done. And that's all we could ever ask for. Did we end with a loss? No, we didn't. We get to see the confetti one more time. The Citrus Bowl winner, Kennesaw State Owls, go out on top. Hope you guys enjoyed. I will see you in 2 weeks for an NIU rebuild very similar to this one, where we will win a national title with the Huskies. I'll see you guys then. Until then, take it easy.